So guys, good day to everybody and welcome to my launch show. Where are my homies at? Welcome to my launch show. How is everybody doing? Man, this chair is not so stable. This my chair, I bought it 10 euros. So these chairs, they are not very strong. I bought them 10 euros each. The 5 of them I bought. But you know I'm a heavyweight. When I sit on it, the thing seems to crash. It cannot carry my weight. Cannot carry my weight. It's not that I'm overweight. Guys, do I look overweight? I don't look overweight now. I don't look overweight. You got the gist now. So, where are my guys at? Let me see. You know, I don't like starting my broadcast until my core fans joins me. I don't like starting my broadcast until my core fans joins me. So this morning we are not going to talk about religion, spirituality and the rest. We are going to talk about something else, daily life. Who is available from Belgium? Let me see. Chiquito, is that the right name? Chiquito from Belgium. No, you are in Belgium. You are in Belgium enjoying life now. Don't forget also, Taiwo Olowe. That's my brother, Taiwo Olowe. Good day to you, sir. How are you doing? Taiwo, I don't even know where you are at, where you live. It's about time I know where my people are. For those who don't know, I live in Vienna. I don't hide my location. I have no reason to hide myself. I am Mortimer McIntosh. McIntosh, are you a brother to this Bob Marley, this Peter McIntosh? I think Peter McIntosh. Good. From Trinidad. Okay, the Caribbean, Trinidad. I want to visit Trinidad but Trinidad and Tobago, I think Tobago, they are not the same country. There is Trinidad and there is Tobago. Port Harcourt. I saw you are from Port Harcourt. Okay. Taiwo, I'm coming to join you soon. I'm tired of this Obodo. So, EKGR, Happy New Year to you. Good to see you. EKGR, Happy New Year to you. EKGR, how are you doing? I have not seen you for a long time. Good to see you. More time. So they are not the same country. So they are different countries. But when I was a small boy, I usually hear about Trinidad and Tobago. But I want to go. This year I want to just travel a lot. EKGR, we are here now. That is, this time around, this year I'm going to be dropping brutal videos. Very brutal ones. So more time, I thought that was a small country. I mean, the same country. Moneybag, Kedije, I see you big time. Where my t-shirt is from, I wear original stuff. Some people came to bully me. They say I don't buy fake. I've paid my dues. I don't buy fake wares. Somebody went to my thing to say, I don't buy. See, this is genuine. I show you. See it now. You see it. I don't buy fake. I don't wear fake. Man, I began hustling when I was a little boy. You see it, I did not start hustling today. You see? So, I saw more timer, there are two islands. Okay, now I know. Now I know. Now I know. Thank you for the information. Appreciate you more timer. I have a lot of Caribbeans following my page. Many lovely people. We are all the same. We are all the same. Man, let me tell you something. Life is so boring. I've got to tell you. Life is so boring. Some people come and say, this man is always complaining. Yes, life is boring. Maybe not for you, but for me. God's last born is in the building. God's last born, good to see you. Especially if you have nothing doing. I have nothing doing. I have nothing doing. Go to the doctor, go to hospital, go for my therapy, come back home, eat food, sleep. That's all. That's all. Now this year, what I want to do is I want to travel a lot. I want to go to the Caribbean island. I want to go to US. I want to go to Africa. I'll be visiting. I'll be going to Owerri. I will be going to many places. Mystical grape. I should come to Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. I've not been there. Puerto Rico. Wow. Puerto Rico. So if you are seeing me for the first time, you are welcome. Today I just came to spend time with you guys and then we touch one or two things. You got it. I woke up this morning, I had nothing doing. I woke up this morning, I discovered my toothbrush. It's over 3 months old. I should come to Antigua. This is far. How much is the ticket to Antigua? Did I pronounce it right? Antigua. How much is the ticket? I need to find out the ticket. Okay, Baba Utman said life is bought to a poor man. If you have money, you can travel any part of in 3 months. See, Baba Utman, I'm retired. You understand what I mean? A lot of you don't know. So I don't make. I have a fixed amount of money I get every month. Do you understand what I mean now? I have a fixed amount of money I get every month. So if I have if you are a retired senior officer, I'm a retired senior officer, I'm a senior citizen. So you cannot do much. You cannot do much if you are retired. You can't do much. You just get money to eat food, pay your bills, and that's all. That's why you see me complain about money. You got the gist now. That's why you see me complain about money. But I ain't begging nobody for money. So let's go. How many people do we have here? We don't have much. If we don't have much, I don't want to just, talk to. You have a question. Who is that? If you have a question, if you are a core follower of this page, I can bring you in. You say your mind, and then we discuss. I'm in the mood to entertain questions this afternoon. You can make a request, I bring you in, and then you say I will answer your questions, but I will not answer my private. If it has to do with my private life, I don't share it with the public. So for those of you who are always saying, Baba, I didn't grow up in Africa. Magdalene Jacobs, good to see you, my sister. Baba Uchman, I did not grow up. I grew up in Europe here. I worked here and I retired here. So I can collect my 1 second, guys. Grüß Gott.
Grüß Sie, Psychotherapie Zeit, Sie haben um einen Rückruf gebeten.
Ja, ich habe angerufen, weil ich will Termin bei Ihnen ausmachen. Kann ich Ihnen zurück anrufen in einer Stunde, bitte?
Ich kann Sie anrufen, dann gegen 16 Uhr, dann habe ich wieder Zeit.
Okay, dann bitte rufen Sie mich an.
Ja, mache ich, wunderbar.
Okay, danke.
Wiederhören.
Wiedersehen. So, I was saying something. You made a request. Okay, let me now bring you in. You say you have a question. Somebody want to ask me a question. Okay, guys?
Good afternoon.
Hello, how are you doing? Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year. I have a question. It's one of my friends who was trying to ask me about someone they have been dating from Germany, and he just arrived at 60, and he's trying to pursue her to marry her. The girl is doing well, wherever she is. She can get
Let's get it. Please, let's get it straight. Are you talking about a woman or a man now?
A man who is a German citizen.
Okay, good.
Is it possible if they get married for her to come over there, or she will be denied to come over there because he's already retired and is only under the pension? Is it possible?
Yes, it's possible.
So, oh, okay.
Even if the man is 100 years and marries her, she has every right to join the husband.
Okay. I just wanted to know that.
It's 1,000,000%. Bitte schon. And that is the bitte schon. And that is the
Okay, thank you.
Okay, take care. Now you can go down.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
So, okay, Moneybag, make a request. Let me bring you up. Moneybag want to ask a question. Moneybag, make a request. I bring you in. Or do I invite you? Let me invite you. Somebody made a request. Who is that person? Moneybag, I'm looking for you. The person that made a request, I want to know who you are. Moneybag, make a request. I'm looking for you, Moneybag. Moneybag, where are you? I've seen you now. Okay. I've invited you. Now accept it and then. Now you can make a request. I bring you in. You say your mind. You can ask any question.
I greet you. Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, welcome. How are you doing?
I'm fine now.
Okay.
There's something I need your wisdom on it,
Okay.
Back home, back home, I want to do, in the family house, I want to dig water for them.
Okay.
Like a borehole.
Okay.
Yeah. And still the condition of the family, I'm thinking, should I give them the money or should dig the borehole? I don't know what they want.
Now, where you want to dig the borehole, is it in your private house or family house? And for what purpose? Do you just want to help them? What's your purpose? What's the reason behind it? I want to know.
Yeah, it's for the family house. That is for my father's house because the area where they are staying, him especially, he don't have water. So it's for him I'm doing it.
Good.
He's staying alone, yeah.
No.
But I'm just doing 50-50. Yeah.
When was your last check? The date?
For
14th
what?
of December?
Yeah.
14? But Mrs. Kuban said, yeah.
So, if you are done, then I can.
Yeah.
No, let me.
That is it. So I'm confused. I don't know. And the condition of them, the money to do the borehole is not a little money, you know. So I'm thinking, should I give them the money? Share the money for the bore. That is me now. My own thinking is I want to give them the money. They use it to put in their business, or when they make profit, they dig it themselves.
No, you will make a mistake. If you give them the money, they will eat the money. They will embezzle the money. You understand what I mean? What you've got to do is, you've got to give them that money. Don't give them the money. Send the money to the man that will dig the borehole. Let them dig that borehole. Don't give anybody the money, and you will be happy.
Okay.
Don't give anybody the money. Instead, forget it. If you say you want to give them the money for business, they will shop the money. They will embezzle that money, and that's going to be that. Do it by yourself. Provide water for them. Let them talk to the person, the man that will dig the borehole, and send the money direct to the man that will dig the borehole for them. Don't give anybody money. They will eat it and give you excuses.
Okay.
No.
All right. Thank you so much.
You are welcome. You can now go down.
Respect.
Yeah, you're welcome. So does anyone who want to come up? I'm ready to take your questions. Where are my homies at? I'm ready to take your questions. Ishmael Jalo, Happy New Year to you, Ishmael. Good to see you. Ishmael, how are you doing? Sylvester Obianke, good to see you. Good afternoon to you, bro. So, now you can make a request. I bring you in. Anyone. There are so many people that says they say they want to ask me one or two. So I'm in the mood. Happy New Year to you, Ishmael Jallo. Happy New Year to you. So, if no one want to ask any question, then we continue with our program. But as I run the program, you can also ask your questions. Love Day Love. How are you doing? Okay, somebody made a request. So, hello, good day to you.
Good afternoon, sir.
You're welcome. How are you doing? Happy New Year to you.
Same to you. I'm fine, sir. So I just want you to, advise the young one that are coming here. What are the things that they need to know, that will guide them through during the stay in this Europe? That is my question for you.
Good.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Now, that's a nice question. See, for those who, sometimes many African people don't want to hear the truth. And when you tell them the truth, they hate you for telling them the truth. I have spoken, for those of you who are new here, we've run a lot of programs here. I said to many people, many of my followers, I said, the best time to travel abroad is when you are much younger, in your early 20s, early 30s, even highest, middle 30s or before 40 years. Even 40 years is a little bit too late. I've explained these things many times. I'm not telling you not to travel to abroad. But When I came here, I wasn't married. I wasn't married in Africa. Appreciate you. I had no children in Africa. I was alone and I was ready. I went to prison. I did everything, but I survived because I had time to bounce back. But if you come to Europe, especially if you come illegally, that is, you did not come to with work permit, you did not come with residence permit, you came here to struggle to survive. At an old age, man, it is going to be an uphill task, a Hercules task. When are you going to get established? When are you going to get settled? Unless you want to sacrifice your life for your children. That is, you want to bring your children, the next generation, to abroad. Sacrifice your life because you cannot do much. If at 50, 60, what do you think you can do? When I came here when I was 23 years old, 22, 23 years old, some people say they want to go, okay, you might get the opportunity to travel when you are in your 50s, but you have the strength. The strength will not be there, especially if you have a wife at home, you have children at home. Are you going to leave your wife behind? Leave your children behind? How long is it going to take you before you get established, before you get your documents? I will answer your question though. That's part of it. Now, I was able to succeed, and a lot of other people succeeded because they were brave. You know what I mean by brave? Okay, in Dutch we call it, they were, how do I put it now?
Fleißig sein, gell?
You say what?
Fleißig.
Nicht fleißig. Sie sind nicht Kriminelle, das meine ich. They are not criminal. They did not involve themselves in crime. Fleißig is part of it too, you might be right. So, if you come to abroad as a young person, and what your intention is to make money, you want to make money, and you go live your life on a fast lane, that's where you have problem. Number one, if you come to Europe here and say you want to make money fast, because a lot of people laughed at me, they said, hey uncle, you don't have money, you wasted your time. Listen, if you come here and want to make money fast, you want to go into crime, you want to do illegal things, I promise you prison. Number one, I promise you prison. Number two is you cannot live in Europe because you'll be caught. You go to prison. So for the young ones that are in Europe here, again, not only that, mind the kind of friends you keep. This is what helped me. Don't come here and say you want to follow reasonable friends. If you come here and say you want to go to a club, you want to follow some guys, you want to smoke marijuana, you want to sell drugs, you will go to prison. I know back then in the 90s, many guys, they went to prison because of, that is, they did not commit, they went to visit somebody at home, at their friend's home, and they got arrested, not knowing that their friend was a drug dealer. That's why I told you, who you follow matters. Who you make your friend. If you come here, before you make a friend, somebody that you call your friend, you need to be very careful. Because make sure, some are into credit card, some are into fraud. My junior sister called me some time ago, told me, I said, she wants to bring her son here. I said, it's not a problem. I said, but listen, coming to abroad is not, a lot of people that came to abroad were misled. Many were misled. They followed the wrong path. People misled them. Especially who you met the first time, who accommodated you, who guided you. That is what matters. If you come and jam people that are living life on a fast lane, they will mislead you. They will mislead you. You come to abroad, the person that welcomed you, that took you home, if the person is a drug dealer, the person might want to use you to sell drugs. If the person is a fraudster, he will introduce that kind of life to you. You understand me? That is, they will tell you, they will show you buildings that they are built duplex in Africa. They shipped 20 cars. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Even if they built, men, when I came here, let me tell you, the guys I came here at the same time, we came the same time. Under 1 week, they shipped cars to Africa. They ran the streets and they shipped cars. They laughed at me. They said, look at this big man, this strong man. He does not want to run the streets. I was laughed at, mocked, because I did not. Where are these people today? Many of them are in prison. Many of them ran away from this country. Many were deported. I'm still standing. 30-something years, I'm still standing solid. So anybody, don't be in competition with anybody. Don't allow anybody deceive you. Don't allow all these people that will tell you, let them build this. Even the houses they built, a lot of them did not even live in the house till they died. What's the essence? See, you build a house in Africa and you are not living in it. If I come now, some people will say, what are you talking? It's good to have a house in Africa, especially your residential house. Maybe your village where you come from. But all this living life, rushing life, does not make any sense. How old are you? How old are you? Even you are in your 20s, early 30s, and you are in a hurry. You need to think about your winter days. You've got to think about okay, look at me now. Somebody asked me which job. I did a lot of jobs. I had a company here. I had so many shops. Okay, I hustled very well. I worked so hard in my life. Anybody that knows me will tell you how hard I hustled in life. No joke. That's why you see me sitting here. And I did not involve myself into any crime.
But sir,
okay?
Sorry for cutting you short.
You cannot cut me short, interrupting me.
Okay, yeah, interrupting you. Don't you think that those, like the newcomers, don't you think that they don't have this, like the necessary information to guide them through? Is that why they are really going astray, doing all those sorts of jobs that you just made mention? Don't you think so?
That's part of it, but the thing is, we have social media now where people can go to the right platform and gain knowledge, wisdom, guidance. That's why you see a lot of people. I went outside yesterday. Many people said many children here are following my page. And it is on me to guide these children. Do you understand me? That's why you see me make, I like, though sometimes I make videos, we crack jokes. I make videos that people can learn from. Do you understand me?
Yes, but for me, I've seen here in Europe, once you came, with the little knowledge that you have at home, you should be able to, differentiate what you really want and what you don't want due to the system, what the system is offering. But at the first, it's going to be difficult. This is what I just see here in this system called Europe system, Like, people, you can make money with this illegal way that you just mentioned, but that will not, guide you through. Like, it's going to mess the person's life up.
It's going to make... See me now, I'm retired. Okay, back then I didn't make money, like plenty money. I didn't go into crime, but I have peace and I have a stable life. You got the gist now?
Yes, I understand.
Yes, I have a stable life. You must choose what you want. If you decide to go live a rough life, at the end of the day, you will not be settled. At the end of the day, you will regret your life. Because by and large, you will be caught. There is no how you will not be caught along, no matter how long it takes. And that will destabilize you. Don't mind. You see so many people come online and make blah, blah, blah. Don't follow. Some people are cursed. Some people we are born never to make it. Have it in mind. Some people we are born never to make it. And if you encounter such a people, you avoid such people because there is a spirit in them that is pushing them not to do the right thing. You may say, some people came to this. If I tell you guys, if I tell you guys stories, see, there are people who came here, they spent 2-3 years in abroad and they disappeared. Nobody can say their whereabouts. Nobody knows what became of them. Some were deported, some retired back home. The best thing is to build your life in order to be stable. You see me, I can shout anywhere, I can scream anywhere, I can do whatever I want to do because I am not a criminal. I have no skeleton in my cupboard. If you go down, you see my videos, I have nothing to fear. And I can boldly tell you I'm a citizen of this country. I have nothing. I'm free. Because I did not go the wrong way. I guided myself. I listened to advice from people. There are people, when people talk to you, you listen and you follow up. When people talk to you, people who knows better than you, people who are more experienced than you, you follow up. You listen to them. You may have your own opinion, but listen.
Very important. Yeah, very important.
Yes, you listen to people. And I keep telling people, I tell a lot of, if you are in Europe, if you are young here, the first thing first is documents. The first thing you need is documents. Try to get your documents. If possible, no matter what anybody tells you. Even if you saw my video yesterday, I spoke about winter. Winter, I don't go out most of the times. But then, even if you want to relocate to Africa, even if you want to live in Africa later, make sure you get documents. So that anytime you want to travel, you want to come to Europe, you want to travel to America, you can move. Do you understand me? Don't say you want to go to Africa, you are tired of Europe, and then you have no documents. And don't do anything that will obstruct you from getting that document. Number one thing is to cool down. Make sure, avoid problem, avoid any kind of thing that will stop you from getting documents. Legalize it, get it. Somebody say it is I want to go to Africa, I want to go to US, I want to go to many places. But I will stay mostly in Africa. I will be coming here, I will be staying mostly in Africa.
Sir, let me come so that you can also give chances for people to.
Okay, now you can go down. Thank you. I appreciate
Thank you.
you. Okay.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Now, do not allow people. People can talk. Don't allow people to push you to the wrong path in life. Don't allow people to mislead you. There are times you see people laugh you, mock you, tell you you are useless. You have no money. You are not doing it better. They are better than you. Don't pay attention. As far as you know what you want, you have focus. Follow your dream. When you remember where you come from, your family background, your purpose of traveling, you came to, improve your living condition. Yes. When you remember your purpose, why you came, the poverty in your family, the poverty, what you suffered, you suffered hunger, you lived in deplorable condition. These things are enough to wake you up. These things are enough to wake you up. Anybody that tells you that they want big money, you can with all these things are rubbish. See, the average life people live in abroad here, you see the life we live here, billionaires are not living it in Africa. The standard, the quality of life an average European lives here, billionaires don't have it. In Africa, many of them pay for security, somebody to guide them because life is not safe. Here, what do you know what luxury is? Let me tell you what you don't know. I don't joke. I need to tell you there are advantages and disadvantages everywhere. Somebody said, do I think I am a good example? I'm not a failure. I'm a good example. If I'm not, tell me. Do I think I'm a good example? Yes, of course. I'm a role model. Role model to everybody. Yes. I am a role model to a lot of people. I'm not a failure. So, family coming soon, he say, I should give you advice. You make a request. Somebody made a request. Who was that person? Let me bring you in. Who was the person that made the request? Let me bring you. How do you think? You're asking me, do I think? See, you see the question, do I think I'm a good example? Of course. I'm a madman. I cannot tell you, whatever makes a man, I have it. Whatever makes a man complete, I have it. Do you understand what I mean? Whatever makes a man complete, I have it. Everywhere. You say you doubt. Okay, keep doubting now. I owe you no explanation. You don't know me. I owe you no explanation. I owe you no explanation. So if you doubt for yourself. Everyhow now. Tita, anyhow you want it, that big time. Somebody made a request. Eddie Jamo, yes, I'm a good example. If not, tell me how I'm not. I've raised my children, everything I've done. I have a wife. I'm a full man in every angle. That is if you call a man, I'm a good definition of a man. That is anyhow you want it. Yes, so you got the gist now. So if you come for any angle, I'm there. So I was saying something before somebody threw a question at me. So I was saying something before somebody asked me a question. Who else want to ask me some questions? Let me bring you in and then let's keep going. I'm in the mood to answer questions this afternoon. So, anybody that has a question, don't be afraid. You can make a request, I'll bring you in, or I can send you an invite and then you come in. That's it. Say your mind. You can speak to the people here. That's how. Somebody said, why did I go to prison? Well, I went to prison because of traffic violation. I only bring in people that I went to prison because of traffic offense. When I was driving taxi, I was a rough rider. So I beat red lights, I parked the wrong places and things like that, and I don't care. And when they send me bill, I don't pay it. I threw away the bill. I was very stubborn. Very stubborn. So when I get tickets, when I get traffic, fine, I don't pay it. After a while, they will increase the price. So you see what? After some time, you see the police come and arrest me. At times, 1,000 euros, 800 euros, 1,500 euros, and I don't have the money. I go to prison like 10 days, or sometimes 1 week, at times 3 days, and they will cancel the debts. That's why I went to prison. I did not go to prison for crime. So for those that thought I went to prison for crime, I did not go to prison for crime. Okay? I go against crime. Okay? So that's hope I've answered your question, and I advise people to what's in it? That your comment was filtered. I cannot see that your comments. So you've got to, make another comment. So what I'm advising the youths, the younger ones, MJ said, what country am I? It's like you are new here. You want to know the country I live in. Okay, let me answer. I live in Vienna. That's the city I live in, not the country. You are new, because if you have been following this page, you should know the country I live in or the city I live in. Who made the request? Let me see. Samuel Shegun Adeboye. Samuel Shegun Adeboye. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Good day to you. How are you doing?
We thank God, sir.
Yeah, you're
Thank
welcome.
you very much for all your teaching every day. We appreciate, sir.
You're welcome.
Please, sir, I don't have a question, but I just want to say something, sir.
Okay.
That I would like you to teach us.
Okay.
So I want you to teach we, the youth, because I'm not too old I'm a youth. So I want you to teach us that about other things that are considered success other than money. Because the youth of these days, if you don't have money or you are not as rich as they expect, they will look at you like a failure. But me, I know that it is not only money that makes somebody successful. So if you can teach us other things aside money, that a man can say, I have this, then I'm successful, sir. So if you can teach us other things, sir.
Okay, I will answer you. That's a very good question you asked. But, I've got to be honest with you. Okay? And you can mute your telephone as I talk. And now, I've got to be honest with you, Adeboye. You see, life, the truth is, your worth in life is determined by how much you have. Your value is determined by how much you've got. Money is very, very important in life. Without money, you are a nobody. You see many Africans rushing to Europe, going to churches, going to mosques, praying to get a visa to Europe. Why do you think a lot of people want to come to the West, the Western countries? Because of money, because of the benefits, because of the quality of life. What is quality of life? Quality of life is money. The quality of life, you talk about infrastructures, you talk about health facilities, anything you talk about, it is money. Even the Bible says money answereth all things. Why did you go to school? Why do you learn skill? Why you went to school was to, at the end of the day, to gain an employment and start earning money. For parents are happy. What is progress? Let me say, what is somebody having progress in life is when you achieve, having progress in life is when you advance progressively. You build a house. Without money, you cannot support your aged parents. Without money, you cannot sponsor your younger ones in school. Without money, you will not have a place to live. You cannot, wherever you are living now, if you fail to pay your rent, your landlord will quit you from there. Without money, you cannot buy food. You cannot even buy medication. So there is no how I can teach the youth not to make money. In fact, I tell my children, I have grown children, every day to work hard. To work hard and make money. Think money. Money rules this world. But the thing I can tell people is make money legally. Don't commit crime. Don't step on people's toes. Work hard and make money. That's what my advice to youths. That is, how are you going to make money if you are lazy? How? How are you going to make money? If I don't, see, there was a time, I get money every month. Sometimes, I get depressed. I spend money anyhow. And there was a time, each time my money got finished, that is before the end of the month, you see me stranded. This program I'm anchoring here is because I bought data. Because I have iPhone I'm using to anchor this program. Without money, you cannot do nothing. I can never, I'm not going to encourage anybody not to make money. If you have no money, how are you going to take care of your aged parents that are not getting pension from the government in Africa? There are some civil servants, people that served their countries in Africa, but they don't get their retirement benefits. The government delays their payment and things like that. You have a father, you have a mother, you have siblings at home that need your financial assistance. You cannot say you don't need money. You need money to help this. Help is practical. Help, you help them with money. What is moral encouragement without practical help? If you tell me something, I'm hungry, tell me, you encourage me, but you don't give me food to eat. My stomach, I'm hungry, I need food. And that food, you buy me food or you give me money to buy food. Telling me every day it's going to get better. There is brighter days ahead, or there are brighter days ahead, and I'm dying of hunger does not make any sense. It doesn't. The only thing we need to talk about is corruption, crime. We need to keep hammering on it. Don't involve yourself in crime. We need to fight corruption in our societies. That is, I see all this ritual killing, I see all these people going to extreme to make money, things like that. That is not right. But go to Japan. Why do you think all this? Man, did you know why I started staying at home? I overworked myself. 17 hours a day, 15 hours a day, driving taxi. All my life I've been hustling. Why I broke down was because I worked too hard in my life. I was stressed. Go to Japan. Japanese, they work the highest in life. They work the highest number of hours in life. I've spoken to some Japanese. If you go there, they work 15, 16, 17 hours a day. That's why these rich countries, they work. It's about making money. Only African youths are the ones that want to sit at home and expect to be rich overnight. Or look for somebody to defraud. Look for some evil ways of making money. Man, I'm going to tell you that as if you are my son, or if you were my son, I would advise you to work hard and make money. How do you want to make me proud as a father if you are poor? How do you make me proud as a father if you are nobody? If you are not able to accomplish anything in life? See, let me tell you, your parents sacrificed so much to bring you up. They saw you through school. They fed you as a baby, paid your kindergarten, primary school, secondary school, university education, clothed you, did everything for you. What are they going to get in return? Tell me, what are they going to get in return? Yes, because do you want your parents to labor in vain? Nobody lives forever. Now that they are alive, they are supposed to benefit from you. It's not even you giving them. At times, see you progress. What is progress? Money. You are healthy, you are decent, you are intelligent, and you have no money. How are you going to improve the standard of the condition of the standard of living of your parents or the people around you? What gladdens parents' hearts? What will make me as a father or you as a mother? The thing that will make you happy is seeing your children progress in life. What is progressing in life? Ego. As far as you don't do evil, as a man said, some parents do not have money to train their children. See, let me tell you. You said some parents, the things your parents are not able to do it. That's why you are born. The prayer of every father or every mother is for their children to be greater than them. Those things your parents were unable to do, then do it. If your father was unable to make money, make money. If your father was unable to build a house. Do things that your mother or your father, break that family yoke, break that yoke. And if your father built a bungalow, build an upstairs. Why were you born? Were you born to eat food, sleep and die? Were you born just for no reason? You said they left nothing for you. Many people you see that succeeded inherited nothing from their parents. Many people you see today that are doing well inherited nothing from. Yet, see, your parents must not give you anything, must not leave inheritance for you before you make it. There are big men. There are people, there are big men. Rich men's children that failed today. Do you understand me? There are rich men's children that failed, they did not make it. See, that your parents are rich does not mean, it's no guarantee you're going to be rich. Most guys that made it, most of these musical stars you celebrate, big businessmen, you see today, they did not inherit anything from their parents. Many people say their parents were not able to even train them in school. Do you understand me? So, in fact, let me tell you, the worst you can do to yourself is, Miss Fola Shade, good to see you. The worst you can do to yourself is sit down and blame your parents or you blame your ancestors for your predicaments. You sit down and you see, let me tell you now, if you do not know, if anything goes, if you are not able to make it, blame yourself. Don't blame nobody. You don't share the same destiny with your father. You don't share the same destiny with your mother. You don't share the same destiny with your siblings. You came here alone. So if I fail in life, I don't blame nobody. And I own it up. If I fail in life, why should I blame? I tell my children, I say, listen, only you can stop yourself. Only you can stop yourself. Nobody's going to stop you. So you sitting down and looking for who did you, who stopped you. I don't believe any man can stop me. Even if they attack you spiritually, physically, anyhow, only you can stop yourself. If your mind is made up to succeed, you will succeed. If you don't relent, you are definitely going to sell through. Believe me. The most important thing is never you ever give up. Never you give up in life. Don't stop chasing your dreams. Don't stop working hard. You may experience failure, setback 99 times, but you need only one time and you will experience success in life. The worst that can, just keep moving. You are definitely going to meet bad people along the way, disappointments, challenges, discouragements along the way. People that will mock you, laugh you, tell you you cannot ever make it. You are not good at what you are doing. The situation might seem hopeless, but don't give up. If you give up, you don't do yourself. I'm telling you out of experience. One day I'll come out and share my story. I'm telling you out of experience. The worst that can happen to you is giving up. And don't stand at a place. Don't stay at a place. If you are born in the village and you discover that there is nothing in your village, you look at your family background, nothing there. Don't stay there. You look at your family, there is nothing you cannot, there is nothing you can sell that is worth 100 euros, 200 euros. You look at your family and you tell yourself the truth that there is nothing here. You look your mother, your father, they are helpless. They are looking onto you. Move. Go to where things are happening. When you go to where things are happening, there are chances you meet your destiny helper. There are chances your luck will shine. I've spoken about where you dwell, the place you live. There is a place you can stay, and that land may not favor you. You've got to, when you discover that a particular land does not favor you, that particular place you are living in you are not witnessing favor, progress, move. Why did God call Abraham out of the land of Chaldeans, the land of Ur? Why do you think, if Joseph was not sold into slavery, he wouldn't become the prime minister of Egypt. If Joseph had stayed in the land of his birth, he wouldn't be who he was. You've got to keep moving. When you stay at a place and you discover that place does not favor you, you are not witnessing progress, things are not working the way you want, why are you stay? Why do you choose? Why stay in that place? You've got to move. Yes, you keep moving in life until you break through. You must keep moving. When you throw in the towel, your own is finished. If you give up, hunger, homelessness, you die in poverty. You die in poverty. 1 second, guys. And do you know the wish of the enemy in your life? You don't know how many people are your enemies. You don't know the number of enemies you have. They don't want you to prosper. They don't want you to excel in life. They want to see you fail. Ishmael Jallo, I see you. You've got to reject poverty. You've got to break the chains of poverty in your life. I'm not saying don't commit. I'm not telling you to go commit crime. There are some. If you go do juju, if you go commit crime, that is, you worsened your situation. Keep your hands clean. keep working hard naturally, your time will come. As far as you keep struggling, as far as you keep pushing, that is non-stop. Oh, you will meet a man or a woman. I always tell you guys, man is God to man, woman is God to woman. One day, you need somebody that will, you need that person, one person that will put you through in life. That your destiny helper, you need to meet. If you don't meet that person that will make you break through in life, keep searching for that person. And nobody knows at what age you will meet that person that will make you break through in life. You must keep searching for that person. You need to be a hustler. Hustling is not only to carry load. Keep searching for that person who holds your destiny in his. Yes, your destiny. Somebody else also holds your destiny. It's not only in your hand. Your destiny might also still be in somebody else's hand. I'm telling you. There are people holding your breakthrough. Search for that person. If you stop, you will not meet that person. Now, me, they tell you, some people will come here to argue. If you stop, you will not meet that person meant to give you that breakthrough in life. I keep telling my children every day. I said, the worst thing you do in life is to give up. I'll give an excuse. It's like you see some people say they are looking for the perfect woman. Until they get the perfect woman, that's when they are going to get married. Until they get the perfect man, that's when they are going to get married. You are just deceiving yourself because there is no perfect woman and there is no perfect man. Why do you think they say all have sinned and come short of the glory of God? All have sinned. There is no righteous person. So, there is no perfect marriage. Everybody, we are all passionate. So, you see some people said, if you ask them, man, why are you not married? They said, and women are, they don't want, the women, they give you excuse. I've seen some people say a woman disappointed them, a man disappointed them. For that reason, they don't want to get married anymore. Because of one or two disappointments, you threw in the towel. You say you don't want to marry again because of one person. I know so many men today, they have no wife, they have no children, they are in their 50s. You are still not seeing the wound of a woman that broke your heart many years ago. Are you a man or a woman? Storytellers. Always looking for excuse. If your woman go, you get yourself another one. The mistakes, that's what, correct the mistakes of the past. If you know the mistakes you made in the past, you correct it. And also, before you get entangled with any man or woman, learn to know the person. You don't just see a woman or a man, you just, because the man is handsome or the woman is beautiful, you get involved with that person. You need to know if both of you are compatible. You also need to do background check. Not only that, you need to know if both of you are spiritually compatible. There is more to marriage than what you see on the physical or in the physical.
So, Uncle, I agree with your explanation. So, thank you. I'll be in the comment section.
You're welcome.
I agree with you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So, I forgot that the guy is still here. I was just talking. I forgot he asked a question. So, it is Ismail, you are here. So, it is important. Somebody made a request. Let me see who made the request. Wait. Somebody made a request. So, hello?
Hi, Uncle. Good afternoon. How are you? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
talk to you. I'm usually in the comment section just hailing you.
Okay. Yeah, good. You're welcome. How are you doing?
I'm doing so good. Thank you. How
Yeah.
are you? How's the family? Everyone good?
We are all doing good.
Okay, that's good. Thank God. I feel like it was honestly just divine alignment that I joined your life today. I was on my way home from college, and what you were saying is exactly what I've been just pondering on, seeking advice on, praying about, exactly what you just started talking about. So I said, okay, let me just see if I can jump in on the live and ask you about it directly. And everything you've been saying has been 100% correct. As you can probably tell, I'm in the UK, from the UK, but I'm Nigerian. I'm from Imo State originally, like my parents.
Okay.
My dad's from Imo State. That's why I like your lives, because you remind me so much of him. Your mannerisms, your storytelling. So yeah,
I'm from Olu. I'm from Olu too. Okay.
Oh, that's nice. That's
Okay.
good. My mom's from River State.
Okay.
Omok.
Okay.
So but I'm obviously grown in the UK. So what I'm also, so a bit of background. I'm 26. I'm doing my final year in college. College, you know, in the UK, college is not university. College is before university. It's higher education.
Okay.
So I'm in beauty school. So I'm doing beauty therapy. So like full body massage, facials, electrical, all that like beauty spa treatments. That's what I'm learning now in college. So but I've also got my admission to go study in university. So as you were saying now, you're talking about hustling and like, you need money, which is the truth. Like you said, our parents are getting older, and my dad just retired not too long ago. So it's like, it's making me just, I'm just thinking, which path do I sort of go? Because right now, the recruiters have come to recruit us from beauty school to go work directly on the cruise ships or the luxury cruise ships, like in the spa. Like, when you go on a cruise ship on a holiday, you go to the spa, you get a massage, you get jacuzzi, all that hot stuff, all that good stuff. So they're recruiting us to come for specialized training and then to go straight onto the cruise ship. They'll offer you a contract, either 6 months on, 6 months off, or 9 months on and 3 months off. So, and also part of my personal, ambitions or, goals. So it's like, while I'm in my 20s, early 30s, it's just pretty much before I marry and have kids, it's just to travel, really see the world a lot. So when they gave me that opportunity and offered us that, chance to come and travel and work on the cruise ship, it's like you get free accommodation, all your money that you earn, you save, if you want to save, all this and that. So you get free accommodation, free food, you just work, on the ship, and you go to your cabin, and then you work, for your whole contract, you're off. So, but I've also got my admission for university to start in September. So I'm like, just like single, which path do I take? Which one do I do? Do I just go and start thank you so much, Ishmael. Do I just, go straight into hustling, go start working on cruise ships? Because some people say, a lot of my teachers, my tutors in the college, they say, if you go on the cruise ship, you can accidentally just fall in love and just be used to being life on the water and not, and forget to, build your life back here. Like one of the women, the recruiter, she said that she worked on the cruise ship from when she was 16, fresh out of college, 18, fresh out of college, and she worked, and the only reason why she's back on land is because she wanted to raise her children. So she had to, get off the water, come back on land. So now she's a recruiter. So, it's a lot of money to me, it's a lot of opportunity, but it's like, I spoke to one of my visiting priests. He came from a different parish, come spend Christmas with us in our parish. And I just spoke to him about it because he was saying that, the diocese and the parish where he's at is in the same city where my university is going to be in England. So I said, oh my gosh, I was thinking, I got my admission, I wanted to go to that university. Is it good there? Is it? And I told him about my situation over Christmas. Like, should I go? Should I stay? He said, look, ultimately, the choice is yours, but he said, because he's a lecturer now, he's a priest, but also a lecturer. But he said, look, one thing I will say, because he's older, he said, you have to think about, your winter years. Like, you have to think about establishing a good foundation now in your 20s and your 30s so you can retire well. So if it's about traveling the world, you can travel when you're retired, like in your 40s and 50s and stuff, after you've established a good career. Because he's very much academic. My mom's the same. She's very academic, That's why we're even in the UK, because she came to do master's degree, PhD, everything. Very academic.
So she's obviously pushing me to uni. My dad's going to go to uni. But at the same time, this skill as a therapist is like my beauty therapist. It's like my passion, like my skill. It's like how my daily bread right now. Like you said, hustle, make money, this and that. But I'm like, if I go to university, people say when you go to uni, you might meet your husband, you don't know how life will take you. But I don't know if I go to uni now for the next 4 years, would I still have the opportunity now to go into the cruise ship and go travel the world, working? Good. I don't know.
This is a good question. So I've seen a lot of people say you should go for the cruise ship. Now my question to you is, which contracts are you going to have? Not after 3, 4, 5 months and they sack you from the job. Do you understand what I mean now? Because you can, if it is something that you will get life contracts, because here in Europe there are times you can get life contracts with the firma, the company. Not after a year or after 6 months, they send you packing. They look for one excuse or the other. Then by then you might have missed going to the uni or to the. Do you understand what I mean? If it is something that you can work for life, if you have life contracts, I will advise you to go for cruise ship. But if it is something you don't know if they are going to sack you tomorrow or when you forgot going to university after they sack you, then that wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But even the recruiter, she said that it's really up to you. It's hard to get in, but once you get in, it's pretty much like because it's quite competitive, It's like a trade. It's your handwork. They're gonna do a trade test. They're gonna watch you work. If you're good, you're gonna be selected. And
you mean the cruise ship or the university?
Yes. University, I've already got in. I've already got my admission. But the cruise ship, once you're in, it's almost like job for life. Because some of them, they say that you could be in there for 10 years, 20 years. It's up to you. But
then go for it.
6 months on the water, 6 months off the rest of the year. 9 months on the water, 3 months off the rest of the year. So, but the only thing is that made me a bit, apprehensive is that she was saying that it can be hard work, especially just starting. Is that you can work like 12 hours in a day.
It's not you are still young. This is your time. Make money. And see, if I were you, what you've got to do, because a lot of people they are saying you should go for that cruise ship. I'm seeing comments. If that's they are going to, you are going to stay long there, make money, save money, even invest that money in real estate, and you are good to go for life.
Yeah, and I was also saying to my priest, I said to him that uni is always going to be there, and he said, yeah, uni is always going to be there. You can come and when you finish, if you ever want to retire or you want to stop after like 5 years, you can always go back to uni and do the course. But my dad and my parents are very, very, very adamant. Like, my children must graduate. I must, you must go to university. You must. So, and also, I don't know. I don't know. When they, because I'm a woman at the end of the day, it's like once I'm like, meet my husband and start having children, it's me that's gonna, have to take a breather and like start looking after the kids and like, So it's like I have to, just one of those things. I personally want to graduate. I want my degree. So it's like...
But let me tell you something. There are many people that are graduates. They graduated and they have no employment. They have no job. They have no money. Now...
I'm not a smoker. No, I'm just getting over the flu. Bitter truth, I'm not a smoker. Sorry, I had the flu.
No, nobody's bothered about that. So now the thing is, if you know that because I don't have any idea about this cruise ship, but if you know that they pay, because I know some people go work in the ship for months and they come back with plenty money. If you know that will pay you, go for it. Save the money, and because I hear some people even live in the ship for like 6 months or 3 months, and then they come back again and they come back with plenty money.
That's the contract I'm talking about. You see 6 months on the water, then 6 months on the land. Like the contract, you'll be working for 6 months on the water and then 6 months off. But your contract is usually yearly, and they said that you can work your way up very quickly to spa manager. Because the woman said she got to spa manager in like 3 years on the ship.
Then go for it.
Just 3 years, she was spa manager.
So
you can't really work your way up. You can make money, especially like, when you do the long stints. And they told me the advice I'll give you is to go on the American cruise lines, because Americans have a culture of tipping. They tip you a lot, so but you make a lot of money on tips.
Good,
So if
good.
you're good at your work, go to the American side.
Graphite, that's good of you. Graphite said, he said, university will take money from you without giving you a good job. So all the guys that are commenting here said you should go for cruise ship. And this is popular opinion. Everybody is of that opinion that you should go for cruise ship. Most of the 99% of the comments here, they are saying most of the guys here are more experienced than me when it comes to that. So consider going for that cruise ship. But follow your mind, but a lot of people said you should go for that cruise ship.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Uncle. Thank you. Like you said, you should seek advice from people who are older, who have more experience.
Read the comments and see, everybody said you should go for the cruise ship. You know, most of the guys here are advanced men and women. Many are experienced. And so, money is more important than, you know, go for money. As far as what this person said, so money, go for money, and the university is always there. Somebody said you can always go to university, but make money, invest your money, and you'll be fine.
Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for your help, everyone. Okay, I'm gonna
You are
step down so you
appreciated.
can talk to somebody else.
Okay, you are appreciated. So, guys, that's it. Money, 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 money. Okay, somebody said Adenike Adejumobi said if she had a cruise ship job some years ago, she would have taken it, gone for it. You see, everybody is for that. Adejumobi said if she got that job, that opportunity, she will go for it. So everybody is for that. So you should go for it. Somebody on Facebook, a good sister of mine, said on Facebook, if she had such an opportunity, she would go for it. So I think that's the best. I mean, thing to do. Money, money, money. That's why we are here. That's why we are here, to help each other, to support each other, to advise each other. Who is this person? Mexico City. You must follow the page before I can bring you up. You can't just make a request and bring you up. You anybody that wants me to bring him in, you make a request, I bring you in, and then you say whatever you want to say. That's how I'm in the mood to bring people in today. You can come in, say your mind, and then that's it. I'm in the mood to bring people in. Everywhere is boring, nothing doing, you know. Woke up in the morning, I've got nothing doing. I decided to go live, and I'm going to be going live every day, spending time with everybody. We can always, I mean, you can make a request, I bring you up, you can say your mind, you can even run the program with me, tell people, teach people what you know, educate people. That's what this platform is for. Now, when I go live, each time I go live, you can make a request, I bring you up, you say your mind, as far as you don't insult or bully anybody. You understand me? Yes. If you want to use the platform, come tell me you want to speak on any topic or whatever. I will give you that thing. I will give you I will bring you in. You can say your mind, tell your own stories, and people will respond to you. That's what we'll be doing now, because just to keep ourselves busy, entertaining each other and things like that. Somebody's asking me, which country am I in? I'm in Austria. How many times am I going to answer you guys? Which country am I in? I'm in Austria. I've told you guys many times. Seems this person just started following this platform. You understand me? Somebody made a request. Let me bring you. I want my short minds, please. Wait, it's like I made it. Wait now. William. Okay. Please speak respectfully to the people here. Say your mind. You are free to tell us your story. Tell us what we would like to know.
Mr. Roddy, how are you?
I'm doing good. Good to see you. How you doing?
I am good. I'm good, my brother. I'm well. I'm here at work.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are a soldier.
Yes, I am a soldier.
Okay.
I am a soldier, and I'm also a teacher.
Okay, good. Good to see you. You look good. Strong man.
How's Vienna? Yes, I saw that it's very cold there.
It's very cold. It's very cold.
Yeah. I'm here in South Africa. It's not so cold. It's just warm. It's chilly. We have got a very good weather here.
Okay, South Africa is a good weather, but South Africa do have winter. I think you have winter in South Africa.
We do have winter, just March. It's just only 2.5 months, March and April, and then by end of May it's over.
Okay, I've not been to South Africa before. I have never been to South Africa.
I've got many friends from Nigeria.
Okay.
Mr. Rosano Adewale is from Delta State. Yes.
Adewale is Yoruba name. Adewale is Southwest Nigeria.
Yeah. He was my maths teacher here in South Africa.
Okay. And how is life in South Africa?
I can't complain. Economically, I can't complain much. There are challenges like any other country, but economically, I can't complain much. We are managing. Life is far better, I would say like that.
So that means the economy is good for the citizens. That means the economy is good for the citizens. The economy is good.
When I make comparison to our sisters countries, I think in terms of the economy, we are at a better position, even though we're supposed to be much far better than where we are. But in terms of the economy, there is stability, I would say like this.
That's great. That's great. I'm proud of South Africa.
Yes.
But a lot of people are saying there is high rates of crime in South Africa. How true is it? Is it the truth? Is it true?
Like any other country, like America,
Okay.
there is crime. I won't lie to you, but the crime does not supersede the good things that the country has done to its citizens, and also to those who are staying in the country, our brothers and sisters. There is crime like any other country, and that's a disadvantage about it. But the country is busy fixing it. It will be sorted as soon as possible. I know where the economy is trying by all means to be better, there is always that challenge of crime and corruption.
Mm-hmm. Okay, people agree with you. They say it's true. There is crime everywhere. Somebody said, I have a lot of South Africans on this platform. So many South Africans are following this platform. So a lot of, yes, so many of my sisters, especially my sisters, so many of them, they follow this platform. Well, there is something I discovered about South Africans. They are very patriotic. Why are South Africans very patriotic, very passionate about their country? Why? Did you get the question?
What makes citizens to be patriotic about their
country? I mean, South Africans are very, very patriotic about South Africa.
Yes.
Yes.
I will say it's a background in terms of the education, civic education, that teaches about the love of your own country.
Okay.
It is not only about the economy, but if you teach children at a younger age, for example, in primary school, civic education, which is history, and they should know the importance of being the citizen of the country. I think that it revives or it ignites love of their own country. I can give you an example of a country like Botswana.
Okay.
There is stability in Botswana. The Botswana people, I will say 85% or 90% of the citizens, they stay in their own country. Even though they come to South Africa or any other country in Africa, after some time, they go back to Botswana. It means they love their country and they care about their citizens. Understand? I know Africa belongs to all those who live in it. We are all Africans. The borders divided us, and That's where the challenge is now. But the citizen who stays in the country, if they are given great education, when to come to civic, they will be good citizens, they will love their own country. That's the most important thing. Because if you don't teach the citizens about the importance of the country in terms of maybe democracy, in terms of loving one another, and etc., you are going to have a brain drain in future whereby you will have qualified people are going to leave the country and work abroad, and who's going to develop your own country. I will give an example like our sister country, for example, maybe Zimbabwe or any other country, whereby the citizen, they are leaving their country because of political instability, because of dictatorship. But if the people could unite and be together and say enough is enough, this is our country, we want to build it together. Such dictatorship, it can be defeated within short period of time.
You are speaking
Yes,
right.
yeah.
You are speaking right. And you have an open mindset, you know? You have an open mindset. Most South Africans don't think like you. You seem to have traveled abroad because most South Africans are not for United South Africa. They don't like other African neighbors, their sister countries. Why is it like that?
Like I've told you before when we started that I am a qualified teacher.
Okay.
I'm also a soldier. And I will be leaving for Australia employment in 2 weeks' time. I'm just waiting for my visa, possibly tomorrow or the day after. I'm a maths and science teacher, and also I teach history as well. So I've been teaching for 7 years. So I'm also in the military. Okay. So I'm multi-skilled. Okay. And I think what the most important thing, my brother, Rodi, is education. That's one. Mm-hmm. Having quality education for your own children, it's a great investment. It will teach them great things. And not only education, moral values in a right family background. And in a family that shows I'm married, I've got my wife, and I've got 3 children, and I will make sure that my marriage becomes the sweetest ever. And I will try to prevent divorce, because you raise children in a toxic environment. They grow up not having a stable mentality. They've got the grudges to say, my wife or my mother's divorced the father, we're not staying together. And they are always, maybe they want to stay with the father or the mother, or there's a fight between the 2 parents. And that thing affects the children. I'll give you an example. In South Africa, statistics says over 65% of the children, they stay with their mother. Why is like that? Why over 65% of children stay with their mothers? Where are the fathers? Why don't we stay with our children? Yes, divorce, you can't prevent, stop it. When you see now it is worse, it's difficult. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's healthy, it's good for your life as well. When you see that you are in an abusive relationship, you just have to leave. But the most important thing, you must remember that children, they never call themselves to be here on earth. And they never applied to be here. It was a decision of 2 people. And these children, they are supposed to be looked after. They must be loved. They must be given education. Because if you leave that, you are going to destroy the children. You are going to breed a cabal of criminals, and the country will be uncontrollable. I can give an example, not only in South Africa, even our neighbor country, Mozambique. We have got mostly the neighboring country, Mozambique, the male population, it is skilled. And they are leaving Mozambique to come to work in other countries, leaving the children growing up with their mothers. They've got no fatherhood love. And once you've got children like that, they've got grudges, they've got anger. And it become a generational curse. It look like that, whereby now my child is angry or he has got grudges, was not raised by a mother, for example, won't be able to marry a woman. and this child was not raised by a father, it will be difficult for this lady to marry a man because he or she does not have the love of a father. He has got hatred. We must prevent that as parents. That we have got children, we must look after them, raise them, give them great education, my brother Rodi.
Yes, you spoke very well, but I want to tell you, here in Europe here,
Yes,
there is high rates of divorce in Europe here. In Europe here, you know, many African women, I'm saying it, not all, some, not, I cannot say many. There are many African women who claim to be independent women. Are you listening to me? And the system here gives women much rights. They give women more rights than men. I wouldn't tell you lie. If I'm having, for instance, now, if I'm having a problem with my wife here, if the police comes here, the first thing is they will walk me out of my home. And there are women that abuses this power. You are saying, you say you want to go to Australia, maybe with your wife and your children. Now, there are some women when they go to the West, when they get to the West, when they see the rights women have, they begin to misuse it. Your wife might respect you, might be respecting you in Africa. That's respecting you as a husband, but immediately she gets to, I'm not talking your wife now. So many women, when they get to abroad, they begin to disrespect their husband. See, let me tell you, for instance now, here in the West, when you have children, or whether you travel with your children to the West, now the government pays every child. It is called child support benefits. They pay every child. Some people have 4 children, 3 children, 2 children, 5 children, depending. And I have seen some women and husband and wife, couples, fight over this money. Many divorced because of the money, because the woman wants to have the money alone for herself. There are also some greedy men who want to have that money for themselves. And most of the causes of divorce in abroad is money. The woman might travel, begin earning more money than the man. You see a woman, somebody said I should stop discussing everything here. Why shouldn't I discuss it here? Why should, somebody said I should not discuss it. Wait. Somebody said I should not discuss it here. Why not? Why shouldn't I discuss about it? Why should I not discuss about it? Tell me why I shouldn't discuss about it. Why should I stop?
You should discuss.
No, I want to see people. Why shouldn't I discuss it? Are you disrespecting your husband here in abroad or what? Why shouldn't I discuss it? Why are you bothered about that? So now,
Talking the truth.
I'm telling you what I've witnessed. So many marriages crashed because of money. Couples fighting over money. If you don't know it now. And the thing is, there are women, their own is to mislead other women. Old schools here. They begin to tell the newcomers their rights, how to behave. They teach the newcomers disrespect. There are many home spoilers everywhere in US, in Canada, everywhere you go, in Europe here, you will see home spoilers, men and women. If you allow them, if you don't guide your wife, they would crash your marriage. You need to be careful. If you don't take care, and you see, also here, you know, in Europe here, women, when they come here and see the opportunities that they have here, a lot of them misbehave. They will misbehave. Many misbehaves. When they come here and see opportunities, many would prefer, because when you fight with them, the government will give them their own apartments, take care of the children. That is everything they will have from the government. And if there is no genuine love between you and your wife, if there is no genuine love between you and your wife, that marriage might crash in abroad.
All right, my brother. It's so sad what you are telling me, but I've made a research comparing African marriage and also Europe. In Africa, in marriage, in terms of stability, is still there, and the love is still there. Maybe it might be as a result of the economy challenge that we are facing. As we have alluded to say, money is a factor of divorce in Europe.
Yeah.
And I will advise, or I will say, if you go to Europe with an African woman whom you are both in love together, and you put God as a center of everything, I want to say there won't be challenges. Challenges, they are part of life. They should be there. They are strengthening. But if there's love and God, I don't think that marriage can just fall anyhow. There are marriages that fall and people are Christians and there's love. You could see these people, they've been together for many, many years. But it is my wish that me and my wife, that should not happen. I will try by all means to make sure that my marriage becomes strong. I love my wife, I love my kids, and I protect them. So if I will give you an example, if as a man, because some of the mistakes we are hiding as men, we are causing some women to disrespect us. I'm not protecting a woman here. There are men who cheat in a relationship, fornicate in a relationship, go outside of the relationship, impregnate outside the relationship, and that thing is wrong. It makes you men and end up disrespecting you as a man. What do you expect if you sleep outside, not speaking to your woman, and you sleep with other ladies to get the evidence, and then you expect the same woman to sleep with you after imagining that you were sleeping with a certain lady, you have impregnated a certain lady, and now you want to continue in the relationship? It should start from us as men to lead in the family, lead with love, lead with provision. I know the economy nowadays, it allows us, if all of us we are working, we should contribute 50-50. That thing it should happen. But as a man, you must lead in the family. I just want to tell the truth. And the truth heals. The truth is the best, my brother Roddy. I know there are women that are so disrespectful. There are women that they leave relationship because of man. That happened. I read mostly on Europe marriage. It's so sad what I read. But you as a man, take the lead. Show love.
Let me come in now. See.
Yeah, man. Yes.
See. You can never say your woman is loyal until she is exposed to freedom, until she is exposed to wealth. You can never say your woman is loyal to you until she is exposed to life. If she sees men, freedom, and so many other things and stays with you, that woman loves you. You see, I have traveled a lot in life. I've gone to places. I've seen things happen. If a woman sees rich men, handsome men, money, and forgo these things and come to you, a woman who, knows that she has more rights than you, a woman who makes more money than you, still respects you, that's your wife. A woman that even when you are not working, you stay years at home, you are not making money, and she is the breadwinner of the family and still respects you, that's the woman. But the reality is here in Europe here, you see, poverty, let me tell you, I say things the way it is. Poverty made so many women to be loyal and respectful to their men in Africa. Poverty. Yes, because the man provides for them. The man they depend on men for survival. Many of them, so yes, many of them, many women in Africa depend on men for survival. And African governments don't support women. So when they come to Europe here and see financial freedom, what I said, when they see financial freedom, when they become financially independent, they know that without you, they can live. That's when you know if that woman loves you or not.
Yeah, I think, Mr. Rodi, before marriage, you should evaluate and see the qualities of a wife you want in that woman whom you are dating. Many people, I would say many men, they are making mistake to say, I'm in a relationship, and within 5 months or 6 months, they go to marry. They've not learned to understand each other, because that's very, very important.
People change. People change. Human beings change. Did you hear me? People change.
Yeah.
Yes, people do change. Do you understand me? Yes, people change. You can never say, and I always tell my followers and fans here, prepare for the worst. Nothing is impossible. Anything can happen in life. People change.
Yes.
And
yes,
you cannot, see, let me tell you, you are a soldier. I want to tell you, never you put your entire hope on a woman or a man. People change. If you say, yes, if you say some men or women did not make out time to study their wives or husband, that could be because, don't forget, some people fall into temptation. A woman can fall into temptation. A woman can be deceived. A man can be deceived. Things happen in this life. And you can never say for sure. There are some situations that a woman or a man might find herself and you see her, misbehave. And you've got to prepare your life. Like I always tell people here, prepare your life and see, you travel to abroad. Many men in abroad here, in America, in Canada, in Europe here, women frustrated them. I have my homie, I don't mention them now. One of my good friend. Okay, let me tell you now. I don't mention them. One of my good friend married a very young woman back then, many years ago, like 18, 20 years ago. The woman was perfect. This, my friend, said he does not want to have any other woman. I've spoken about this on this page. He said he does not want to have any other woman. Even when I tried to tell him, he said, no, boy, say his woman is the best woman. They have 4 children. They have 4 children. Now the woman wants divorce. They have fight for divorce. No fight. My friend is faithful to this woman. My friend makes money, drops 1,200 euros every day for the family, for rent and feeding, 1,000 every month. Now the woman wants out. When my friend is almost 50 something, in the middle 50s, the woman said she does not want it again. She wants to live her life. How do you explain this?
Yes, that's a very sad situation, and if one amongst both of your partner requests for a divorce, it's not easy to say no. It shows that this person is no longer in love with you. I will advise to say you rather let that divorce proceed, because it's also healthy for you. But in terms of investment, you must have investment that you know it alone, that I've got a certain investment, and at a certain place that it is you alone whom you know, and you trust that should it happen tomorrow, that this person leave me, I will be able to survive, and I will be able to build a...
1 second, please. 1 second. One of my co-followers said the guy is not wise at all. EKG, can you make a request? Tell me why the guy is not wise. Why did you say the guy? This is somebody I know personally. This guy, how you come say why did you say the guy is not? This guy was faithful to his marriage. Okay, let's you see. Let me. Okay, Ikejar, please let's hear from these guys. Let's have a meaningful. Ikejar, let's hear from you now.
Uncle.
Yeah.
Uncle, I didn't mean. I mean, Uncle, I'm not talking about you. I mean, what I'm trying to say is that, William, I'm not directly attacking you, but you keep talking about love. Marriage is not about love. It's about sense of fulfillment, purpose, and understanding. Love is just the cherry on the cake. Let's forget about love. Love is a wave. It comes and goes. It's a wave. It comes and goes. As long as a woman respects you and submits, you are okay. When you talk about love is emotion. It comes and goes. It's a European concept. We don't need to apply that in an African home. That's why marriages don't last these days. That's what I'm trying to say, Uncle. And
now I understand you.
Yeah, for that man, I feel very sorry for him. But the thing is that some of the African men, Uncle, when they go, no, Uncle, you said something that I really, really agree. People don't change. Sorry, people change. People change.
Yes.
But one thing I always say that people don't change. They adjust to a situation when it's favorable to them. Mm-hmm. When it's not favorable to them, they readjust back. There's a saying that once the rain stops, the umbrella becomes useless. Now, the umbrella becomes a burden. It's not useless. It's a burden. Now, Uncle, this is what I see. You see that woman, the one you said, Uncle, if that man took time to study that woman, she would have seen that there were some little red flags. Although you said that there are problems, you would have seen that there were little like red flags here and there. Because there are some women, they want to just give birth to babies, and after that, they want to live their life. They have tested what it is to marry. They got the ring. They got everything. They can go. We pray that we don't encounter such women, because that's a nightmare. After 4 children, what are you doing outside? So, what I'm trying to say is that women, Uncle, you said something. I learned from what you are saying. I will not say much. Some women, because of poverty, is why they are submitting. Because remember, it's circumstances that made them be the way they are. When they taste that level of freedom, you will know the real depth, who they really are.
Yes.
It's poverty. It's just that thing mindset. They have it in them. But it's because of poverty, as you said, that is making them hide that part of them. Once they taste a level of freedom, feminism, liberation, European liberation, they become something else. That's why go to Germany, Uncle. I don't want to even mention the country. Go to Germany. See the way they are kicking out their men. Come to the UK. See the way they are kicking out their men. Go everywhere. Because in Africa, it's patriarch. Obviously, you can't kick about your man. But when they come here, the police will bundle your man, emasculate that man. They feel very happy. So, William, sorry to say, forget the love you're saying. If you want to be with a woman, forget love. You're looking at sense of fulfillment, purpose, and understanding. Love is just a cherry on the cake. Love is emotion. The only thing a woman will love is their children, not you.
Ikejon, you are, I don't know, maybe you are 80 years or 100 years. You need to tell us your real age. Let's hear from because okay, you are really following this page. Ikejon, you are really an old man. Tell us your real age.
I've been following you, so when you say with wise things, it gets things every day.
William, before I allow our sister, the pretty, William, you need to be a man. A man is not supposed to fall in love like that. You are, William, so you are soft. You are a soldier, but this travel to abroad, okay, we keep in contact. Let's hear from Pretty, my sister.
Esther, you call me Esther.
Esther. William, you need to be hardened. You are too soft when it comes to woman.
No, William, stay as you are. God will bless you as you are. Don't listen. Don't be corrupted. William, you're
okay, let's hear from you, my Esther.
Okay. Now, when it comes to this topic, I can give you from a woman's point of view, but I don't think you guys will want to believe when we say that it's not that women just come and then get a sense of power and you want to kick a man out of the house. Like, no, most African women, no, especially God-fearing, the culture we come from, culture, tradition, no African woman wants to come to a new country with her children and then just throw a man out. I want to struggle on her own. Nobody wants to do that. If the woman is doing that, I can guarantee you 110%, and she runs away to with the social services or with the police, it's because that man is either abusive, he's mean, he's neglectful. I can tell you this firsthand because my mom, where she works in her office, the woman next to her is a Nigerian lady, and she has an agency back in Nigeria where she helps people like Japa, like leave the country. She helps people relocate. So my mom said they've been working on this one family for months and months now, but it all came to like the climax recently. So she said the woman has been communicating with the husband, the man of the family. So it's a man, he's got a wife, and he's got like 2 or 3 kids. I think it's 2. And it's like 2 girls. So he said that the woman helped the man get admission to go study in Canada. The man said, okay, I'll go study, I'll go ahead of my family, I'll go set up, and I'll bring the wife and kids behind me. The woman said, okay, no worries. He helped him set up, get admission, accommodation, this. Then the woman said, after a couple months, the man had moved in everything into Canada. She's updating him, they're updating each other, like how's things going, this and that. Then the woman now randomly gets a message on WhatsApp saying, hello, I'm Mrs. This, you helped my husband relocate, this and that, please. And he instructed me never to contact you directly, but please, can you beg him where he is in Canada, because I know you have his contact, that he dumped her and the 2 children, and she sent pictures, and my mom was there looking at the woman's WhatsApp phone, so it's not made up. She sent pictures. The man dropped her and the 2 young kids in a warehouse in Lagos, an empty, not empty, but like a warehouse that's locked up in Lagos, and left to Canada and left there for months. She said, please, that her and the kids are there in that warehouse, they're suffering. The man is not responding to this. He's not really responding. He's barely sending them money. He didn't go drop them in like a relative's house, nothing. He said, he sold the houses so he can get money to relocate and to pay the woman for her efforts and her, her help. And then he left the woman and the children in the warehouse on her own. Then the woman now contacted the guy saying, please, your wife and children are on their own. They're suffering, they're struggling, you're not sending money back to them, nothing. And then what happened? He said, okay, he was begrudging. It took him like months, like 2-3 months. Finally, he agreed. And then the woman, he sent the money, then the woman and the kids came to Canada. And she said as soon as she got to the airport, she went straight to the authorities and said, this guy has been maltreating her, beating her, and he abandoned her in that warehouse for her and the kids, pretty much let them to die. Left them to die. No food, no nothing. Left them to die and went to Canada. And then the man now sent a voice note to my mom's friend saying, congratulations, you have destroyed my home. Clap for yourself. You've broken a young family. You've broken a home. The woman started crying. My mom said to her, don't cry. Because that home was broken way before you got involved. For the man to drop a woman and the toddlers in a warehouse and lock them with key there for months, not even keep them safe in like a family house. There's 2 young girls there. So it's like there's a lot of guys that will treat the wife bad, maltreat her, or depend on the fact that, she's uneducated, depend on the fact that she doesn't have enough money, or she'll respect me now because I'm the only one that has money. That's why when she does get some money, you say, she switched up. No, she didn't switch up. You were pretty much oppressing her. Get somebody who has independence, has a sense of freedom, and also you can vex people as much as you want. What you said, Uncle, is right. People do change. Things do change, yes, but somebody's core value will never change. Who they are at their core, their sense of self. If you say, I am not a cheat, I'm not a cheat, come what may.
So don't you think situation can make someone change?
Change?
Mm-hmm.
I guess, but not... It will have to be something, drastic. Like, okay, let me say now, my personal life now. The person I'm with now, I broke up with him, but we're still like building our friendship. He told me about how his past relationships went, which is why I said, okay, let's take some time off and let's just focus on our friendship. He said to me how he was with this girl for almost a year. He said at the time he had just moved to this city and he hadn't really got a job, he hadn't really got himself really established, so he didn't have much money. So, but he was dating this girl, and they were in the same community. He's East African, so they were in the same community. You know, everybody knew them, that they're together, this and that. They were together for a year. Then, towards the end, she said to him, "Oh, I want to go visit my family back home." He now paid for her ticket to go back home when her father was sick. So he said, "Okay, let me pay for a ticket, go home, and go visit your family." And then she went back, came back to the UK after a couple months, but she was ignoring his calls when he was gone. And when he came back, turns out when she was back home, she was doing marriage arrangements with his best friend. So she came back to the UK and married his best friend in his face. And he said, you know what he said? He said, no matter what, I'm never going to change. I'm not going to become wicked. I'm not going to be hateful. That situation can make somebody hate women, hate everybody, and be evil. Yes, but it's a decision you have to make. I've had things happen to me. I don't hate men. I'm not going to become wicked and start, maltreating people. Are you guys saying drop me, because I'm not agreeing with your agenda to hate women. I'm not agreeing with your agenda.
Now we should allow her to say her opinion. We should allow her to say her mind. We don't just disrespect people anyhow, please. Say your mind.
Would you rather I came up here and start bashing women would make you guys happy? No, it's not the truth. Everybody isn't the same. So when you guys say, if you bring Europe corrupt women, it doesn't really corrupt women, no. If your home is solid, you and your wife have love, because even the Bible says it's do all things in love. If you guys have love, you guys are together, you guys know your purpose, what you guys are going for, you're a team, then no, nobody's going to come and just break up your home. That doesn't happen. It's not real. You don't neglect your wife or your children and treat her bad or cheat and this and that and expect her to just, be happy and smiling with you. It's not real. It doesn't happen. That's what I wanted to say.
Okay, we appreciate you. Let's hear from the next person. I just brought somebody in. Let's hear from you, please.
Hello, Uncle. Thank you for bringing me up.
You're welcome, bro.
Good afternoon. I think that there's huge issues with relationships in the West from people that have come from Africa to the West and maintaining those traditional values when they're placed in an environment where they have access to so many resources, so many options, so much freedom. And I'm not here to say that women and men should not have freedom. I believe that they should both have an equal amount of freedom. But all I will say is if I look at previous generations and when their relationships were thriving and they lasted and there was a much, much lower divorce rate, it was based on the fact that the man was allowed to lead his home.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that that's true. When the divorce rate was lower, it was based on men in position of leadership and women were not, they were not being abused. It's not like they were just being treated like doormats or dogs and animals and just told, do this, do that. No, that wasn't the case. Their man was providing for them and loving them, and they looked after the homes. And it worked,
Yeah.
This system always worked. Children were being raised with good mentalities and families had a good structure. Now, it directly correlates that now that this structure has gone away and women are in positions of leadership in a lot more households because they out-earn their men, this structure can never work. A structure in which a man is being bossed around and emasculated and made to feel weak inside his household is going to lead to a lot of problems.
Correct. I agree with you.
That's what I wanted to say.
Yes. You are absolutely right. And most women, they boss their husbands around in Europe. Many women don't even allow their husbands control their children, train their children, raise their children the way he wants to raise their children. Here in abroad, many men have no say.
Exactly.
Many men have no say. Women, they control the homes, even some men cannot talk to their children.
Exactly. And, as I said, I think that this transfers to all aspects of society, not just the family. Because, if you look at a lot of workplaces, it's now women that are the CEOs, women that are the senior managers, women that are the supervisors. A lot of men are actually slowly being removed from a lot of these positions. Obviously, it's not going to be the case that men will never be leaders, because we're still going to be in those positions. But I think that there is fundamental disrespect for men in 2025, you know, in the West.
In the West, not in Africa, especially in the West.
Yeah, in the West, there's fundamental disrespect for being a man. Being a man means next to nothing anymore. It means next to nothing. If you have any dispute with your wife, then the courts will give custody to the woman every single time.
It's not even only that. You, the man, will leave home and become homeless.
Yeah.
You, as a man in the West here, you don't have even, you cannot exercise absolute authority over your family in the West.
You can't. And uncle, you know, I'll just say for myself, I'm a 28-year-old single man. You know, I'm a 28-year-old single man. And having looked at the way this system is, I will never be getting married.
Don't say that. Don't say that. You cannot say because of the system and say you will not get married. No, don't say it.
No, but this system doesn't favor men at all. This system has no benefits for men. This system has no benefits for men. If I marry a woman today, my life could be ruined.
Let's hear from you.
Did you hear me?
No, I did not hear you.
I said, if I get married this year, next year, my life can be ruined.
No, it depends on the woman you got married to. It depends. I said earlier, there is no perfect marriage. There is no perfect woman. There is no perfect man. There are still good men and good women. See, what I said was, listen attentively. I said, some women are respectful. They are loyal to their husbands because of poverty. But there are women, even they are rich, they are the breadwinner of their family, yet they are respectful to their husbands. They are submissive to their husbands. There are women like that. The only, like Ikejar just said, if you go to Germany, you see so many single women. Go to UK, you see so many single women. Go to US, it's even the worst. Most of these single women are the women that did not love their husband. They don't love their husbands genuinely. They don't genuinely love their husbands. They came because they want to come to. They married the man because they want to come to abroad. When they came to abroad and saw the opportunities, the money, and the rest of them, they misbehaved.
Honestly, uncle, I understand what you're saying, but for me, I just cannot see any benefit of marriage nowadays. For me as a man, you know, I've been on a lot of dates with a lot of women. I've had some short-term relationships, 1 or 2 years. You know, these women do not want to hear anything. You know, they don't want to settle down. What they want to do is bolster their career. They want to advance in their career. They want to earn more money. They want more promotions at work. You know, I am scared of getting married. If I marry one of these women this year, I spend how much on the marriage, uncle? I will spend 100, maybe 20,000 on a wedding for this woman. 1 year passes. She now comes to me and says, Ayo, I don't love you anymore. She hands me divorce papers. That's crazy. And I'm looking at the divorce rate nowadays in the United Kingdom where I live. The divorce rate is now increasing above 50%. That means nearly half of all of new marriages are failing.
Are you going to remain single for life? You are too young to conclude. Are you going to remain? You are too young to conclude.
Yes,
No.
I can be young, uncle, but I can also be wise and I can learn from experience. I can be young, but I can learn from experience. I find the most peace when I am working on myself, working on my job, my business. I don't have any woman demanding money from me, demanding that I take her on dates. She doesn't.
Okay, now, Ayo, let me come. Why should a woman living in UK be demanding money from you? It is not done.
Exactly.
That in the first place, that is a no-no for me. Why should a woman be demanding money from the man?
It doesn't make sense. But, uncle, all of these women that you will be dating will expect you to pay all of the money. even done.
No. Here, no, it's not done, and this is why. Let me talk to my African women. This is why white women are more better. White women don't demand money from men. I'm saying it now. Why should you be living in UK and a woman living in UK be demanding money from you? It is not done. Don't give no woman money. This is not done.
It doesn't make uncle. I'm telling you, in the UK, every single time I will go on a date, the woman will be expecting me.
Ishmael, are your place? Ishmael said it's happening in Swiss. See, I have boys here, children of African descent, boys. Many boys here, 18 years, 20 years, 19 years, many of them are marrying white women. They said because these white girls don't disturb them for money. I spoke to many of them. Most of these boys are following my page. When you ask them, why are they not dating black girls? Children, these are boys born in Vienna. When you ask them, why are they not dating their fellow black girls that were born in Vienna? They say even the ones born in Vienna here are asking them for money.
Uncle, can I make a point about black women? Unfortunately, that has become black women have looked at the media and all of these artists, these female rappers, and they love money. This is the image. This is the image that we now see of black women. It is all about he's a broke nigger. He's a broke nigger. If he doesn't have money, chase the bag, finesse him, take him for his money. What women are now doing nowadays is they're on dating apps. These women will go on 5 dates a week.
Okay.
Uncle, these women will go on 5 dates a week to collect 3 meals from different men. Do you understand?
Okay.
For me, I cannot get into a committed relationship or marriage with any of these women. So I vowed to never get married. That's my own.
Let's hear from the next place.
Sorry, can I speak, Ayo?
Yeah, you are free. Ayo, somebody want to speak to you.
Yeah. That's fine.
I think you're coming from a place of trauma, or like you need to heal from the trauma. I do know that there are good women out there, but I also know that there are bad women out there that want to take advantage of men. However, when it comes to relationships, you need to take the time and also know what you want, know your values in a relationship. What do I need? What am I looking for in the next moment before I make that decision? You can't just make the assumption that every woman is the same. Because for me, for example, let's say I'm dating someone and then you want to go on a date. If I ask him on a date, definitely I will pay for it, and because I asked him out. If he asks me on a date, he should pay for it. So it's 50-50. That's the whole point of it.
Okay, glow up. I just hear what you said. You said I can't make the conclusion that all women are the same. Okay, in science, when you see a group of animals, right? For example, elephants, lions, tigers, or even insects. Can I speak? Do they not have similar characteristics that they always exhibit? That we can define these animals by? Is that not true?
They do, but I just...
Yeah, exactly. So based on my research and my assessment of females, especially in the West, they all behave the same.
You're just making an assumption based on the few people that you have dated.
No. This is not based on a few. Because without me trying to be arrogant, I have dated a lot of women. A lot.
But have you dated over 3 billion women? You can't make the assumption.
No, that's not how you make statistics. When you make statistics and averages, you base it on a set amount. So we're talking generally and in majorities.
You can't just generalize.
I can generalize based on my experience. Yes, I can.
I think you honestly need to heal from your trauma, because
I have healed, and my healing has told me not to get into any of these relationships because it has no benefit for me.
You haven't healed. You sound very bitter and very hurt.
No, I have healed. Trust me.
I'm telling you, I know a lot. I'm in the beauty industry. I'm in women all day, every day. I know a lot of good women, a lot of bad women. Good women are avoiding men like
prettiest nails. This is exactly, you know, with all due respect, these are the type of women that I will avoid. Women like you who do not listen to what men are saying. I'm telling you how I feel from my perspective, and look at your attitude. You want to argue with me and tell me I'm wrong. This is women in a nutshell. This is women in a nutshell. They never hear what men have to say. All they want to say is, all you ever say is men are hurt. All you ever say is you're bitter, you're hurt, you need to heal. This is women in a nutshell, uncle. So I'm gonna let someone else speak.
Okay, thank you. Let someone else speak, please. One after the other, so that we can learn.
Can I speak, please?
Okay, please. Go ahead. When one is speaking, please mute your mic so that we can understand. Let's have a reasonable discussion, please. Then.
Okay, sorry, I'm going to speak.
Okay.
This is not to generalize, by the way, but we all have different characteristics when it comes to relationships. We have different backgrounds and personality when it comes to relationships. I think that all women are the same. No, the whole point of relationship is for me as a woman to support my husband and my husband to support me. So when you say that women are taking leadership roles, there is nothing wrong with a woman taking a leadership roles, providing that I still come home and become very submissive to my husband. And submission is not being a doormat for the man to walk all over me. Submission is me respecting the man. What does respect mean? Respect means that, you know, the things that I will never do to another person, I shouldn't do to my husband as well, right? Providing for my family, as in, like, there should be meals at home. The home should be clean. For me as a woman, that's what I see submission as. The home should be clean, regardless of whether I'm in a leadership role or whether I'm a cleaner. It doesn't matter. As long as I come in.
How is the home being clean submission? Submission is listening and respecting your husband. It's not about he comes home and you've cleaned. No, that doesn't mean anything, because you're also cleaning for yourself. It's about respecting the wisdom and the masculinity of your man, because as men we live harder lives than you as women. We do live harder lives.
We totally understand. What exactly? But what do men want when it comes to submission, right? Because sometimes they'll come and say, like, "Oh, your teacher."
You know what? As I can say to you here, just in this short conversation with you, you are not a wifeable woman. You are not, because you don't listen.
Sorry, can I just...
You don't listen to anything.
Hello, everybody.
Okay. Let's hear from... Okay, now, please, let's hear from the next...
With all due respect, you are the type of woman that, you know, I'm referring to.
Okay. That's great.
Okay, let's hear from the next, please. One after the other.
Add something quickly, please. Thanks for having me on your show.
Okay.
I can understand where Ayo is coming from the sense that in the West here, it's very difficult to have a marriage and have a relationship, because from that perspective, it's difficult. Mostly, there is a high level of divorce in the West, and that reason cannot be ignored. It is definitely there, it's definitely clear. That high level of divorce is not the same high level as we have in Africa. So that main issue cannot be ignored. It's not about... there's that respect that's supposed to be there. Once that respect is not literally there, it literally causes a lot of problems. So that level of divorce in the West, you cannot compare it to Africa. So that means there's something fundamentally that is different from relationship in the West, marriage in the West, compared to the one in Africa. But however, from the lady's perspective, I can understand where some of them are coming from. It's not all of them that is bad. There are some of them that is bad. There are some of them that is not bad. When most guys come from Africa, that is married in Africa, and then they come here, if you expect, like, maybe you begin to act the way you act in Africa here, it could be a bit of a problem. So, like, for example, you wouldn't, maybe your wife goes to work, she's earning more and you're not earning. You would kind of take in some responsibilities that you will not normally take in back in Africa, which would kind of, in some way, lower your masculinity a bit. It will lower your masculinity, so you don't have to be told, like, oh, you have to go and clean, you have to go and wash, you have to go and tidy up, you have to do this. You do it and you do what you need to do, because the situation is different. The situation is not on your favor anymore because you are in this Western part. And unfortunately, it will bring your masculinity down. So to be honest, as an African person, living in the West, to me, it's not a place to stay. It's a place to work and go back to Africa.
Thank you. Let's hear from so many people are waiting to talk. My brother, we appreciate you. If you are given chance to talk, please speak quick. Let's hear from the next, please. Thank you.
Thanks.
Let's hear from the next, please.
Sorry, Uncle. I just want to say this as well.
Okay.
Marriage is a partnership. It's not about what the woman does, and it's not about what the man does. It's not about who earns what, and it's not about who earns how much or less. It's a partnership. It's about supporting each other. That's the whole point of marriage. I remember you did say that, the 20-year-olds in Austria, they didn't want to get married to the black woman because, they go on a date and then it's like the black women are asking them to pay. We don't have.
Please, if you are not speaking, you mute your telephone so that we can hear the sister very well, please. Keep talking, please.
We don't have this safety net like the way white women do. Uncle, from the time that I was 16 up until now, I am the one that had to take care of my education. I am the one that had to take care of myself, right? I've given myself the opportunity to heal from every single trauma. It doesn't mean that, the next person that comes to me or the next person that I date, I expect them to pay for everything. I've learned to be an independent woman. White women don't have the same privileges that black women do have, right? Even at the corporate world or wherever you work, you don't get that same, cushion net that white women do have. So comparing black women to white women is really, really unfair, to be honest. And also, sometimes I feel like black men don't make it very much easier than, they don't make it much easier. Because your expectations is up there, and then it's like, oh, as a woman, you have to do this, you have to do that. How about you just support us? How about you just support us, and we support you? The Bible says that the man should love the woman, and the woman should be submissive to the husband. So where there is no love, how do you expect the woman to respect you? It goes hand in hand. There should be love, and then there should be respect. If you're making a woman feel very soft and feminine, trust me that if you come home, there will be so much respect because I have a man that is very supportive of me. I have a man that actually loves and cherishes.
That's simply not true. That's simply not true. That's simply not true, man.
I believe that you need to heal.
I believe you need to stop lying. I believe you need to come up here. I believe you need to stop coming up here and telling lies. It's a fundamental fact that you can treat a woman very, very well. You can treat a woman very well in 2025, and she will up and leave you. She will leave.
I agree with you, bro. You're saying
no. Stop lying. You can treat a woman like a queen, and she will divorce you.
You need to heal, sir.
Okay, let's hear from Lukman, please. Let's hear from Lukman. Ayo, let's hear from Lukman. Okay, let's hear from Lukman.
You do not.
So let's hear from Lukman.
If you cannot see that there's thousands of men who have treated their women very well, in fact, too well, and the woman has said, I don't want you anymore, then you are living in a fantasy world.
How about the women that have treated men right and they still got left? How about that?
Okay, guys.
Excuse me. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. When I give you an example of something, you don't come back and say, how about this? And just ignore what I just said to you. Okay? If you actually look at a lot of the women that are filing for divorce, it is because of irreconcilable differences. Do you know what irreconcilable differences refers to? No particular reason. I simply fell out of love with him. Do you understand? So this is the statistics that are showing this. These are the stats that are showing this. You are wrong. You are wrong. Simply, you're wrong.
So let's hear from Lukman, please. Let's hear from Lukman. Lukman, we want to hear from you. Thank you, guys. Let's hear from Lukman.
Hello, Uncle. Thank you for bringing me into your platform. I want to add some stuff. He said, most girls, I have a friend who spent £30,000. And after 1 year, she came, she told him I slept with some guys. And he treated her very well. Like this girl, she's coming on the platform, like living in fantasy, like they just be real, like my friend said from UK. Like, I just want to say that a lot of girls, you treat them very well, like you do everything to them. Like I have many friends who spend like $500,000 Swedish crowns, and still she come one day, she told him like, I don't love you. Like I just want to add that, yeah. Thank you.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Exactly. And this is normal. This is happening every day. You know, men are treating their women like queens. Now, why do you think a lot of the relationship coaches are now saying, treat women badly if you want to attract them? Do not treat a woman well. That's what people are now saying, because men are starting to see, we are treating you very well, and you file for divorce from us. You know? So why don't we be toxic assholes, you know, show you no love, and then maybe we might get further.
Well, I would just say this. Good women, like myself, would never go anywhere near toxic assholes. I would just say that. So you can keep going around with women.
Yeah. You can say that. You can say that. But you're talking to someone. You're talking to someone who understands female nature 100%.
Congratulations.
Okay?
And you're still
women love bad men. Women love bad men. But we do not.
Let's give Uncle time. Let him speak. What he thinks. Uncle, speak. What do you think about what we say?
Okay. What I want to say is, and now listen attentively. I cannot generalize. I cannot say all women are bad. And I cannot say all men are bad. There are good women and there are bad women. There are good men and there are bad men. I have girls and I have boys. I cannot say all, because I have girls, I cannot say all women are bad. How about my girls? I have boys, I cannot say all, not because I have children. Because I've seen things in life. It's just like when you say all women are bad or all men are bad, it's like saying all black people are bad, or all white people are racist, or all Muslims are bad, or all Christians are bad. You don't say something like that. Please mute your telephone as we speak. Now, I've learned a lot in life, and what I've learned is never to generalize. You see, I've seen that there are good people wherever you go, in every society. You see bad people wherever you go. So saying all women are bad is not right. Saying all Muslims are bad is not right. All Christians are bad. There are lovely Muslims, there are lovely Christians, there are lovely women, there are devoted women, there are faithful women. There are women who respect their husbands. There are men who respect their wives. And I want to say, if you are disappointed by one woman or the other, see, this life is too big for you to conclude, because you are bound to meet good people. I cannot say because one policeman or one white man was racist against me and I say all white people are racist. That's not right. You may have met the wrong people in life, but at some time in future, you may meet the right person. That's life for you. That is why we say life is full of ups and downs. Yes, life is full of ups and downs. You cannot say there is nobody that hasn't. There is nobody. Ishmael said it's all about marriage in Europe here. Ishmael, all women that are married to black men, my black sisters that are married to black men, they are not all bad. I cannot tell you that all black African women that are married to their husbands are bad. No, I don't agree. What I said in the beginning was, there are women who poverty forced them to be loyal and respectful to their husband in Africa, but when they come here, you see them change because of what they saw or what they met. But at this my age, I can never agree that all women, I had a mother, I have sisters, I have daughters, and I've met people I have met women that are my destiny helpers. I've met men that are my destiny helpers. I cannot say because a particular woman is bad or treated me or disappointed me and say all women are bad. I cannot do it. And I cannot say it happens to women too. I cannot say because a particular man disappointed you, betrayed you, and you say all men. See, that's why I always say in life, pray to be lucky. Pray to meet, to have grace, to meet the right person. I made a video. In that video, I said, the person you met in life determines how your life is going to go, turn out. The person you married, who you met in life. And the person you met in life shouldn't be a factor to determine. You cannot say, nah, because this particular lady is from Pakistan. All Pakistanis are bad. That's not right.
Uncle, I agree with you. But what I'm telling you is I've spoken to and dealt with hundreds of women. This is not me trying to boast or to brag or to be arrogant. I've dealt with hundreds of them. And every single one behaved the same. They were all the same. None of them was any different. Now, I've even heard men that have been married for 20 years or something. What's the advice that they give? They now start saying, if you want a happy marriage, just shut up and listen to your wife. God forbid. God forbid. Do you understand? That is no type of life for a man. That in order for my life to be happy, and I should just appease my wife, I should shut up. Anything she says, I should say, yes, yes, yes. No. So what that tells me is that even in these marriages that are lasting, that have been together for many, many years, there has been a lot of unhappiness. That's what it shows me.
Hold on.
That there was a lot of unhappiness in those relationships.
Let me just say something. I understand where you're coming from. That they tell the man to shut up. No, that's not the case. Sometimes we have to have compromise. You have to have compromise.
That's it.
Whereby you are the man. You are the one that makes the decision. She knows you are the man. But there are some few things that she's also the head of. She's the one in charge of some certain things. You cannot be in charge of everything. You leave your wife to be in charge of some certain things. Let her to dictate some things. And then you sit back and let her do the dictating.
Samson, let's be honest.
No, hold on. You cannot just be, you're the boss. She doesn't need to tell you you're the boss or not. You already know. She knows that. You cannot be the one in full control of everything and she becomes like a dummy. I understand your idea of an African man. I share that idea with you as well. But sometimes, even in Africa as well, there are some things that the man does not get involved with. You leave the wife to take control of it. You do it, you dictate and tell us what you want us to do, and that's it.
Samson, I don't disagree with you. I am born and raised in the UK, so my mindset, in a Nigerian household, so my mindset is a mixture of Western and African. I have never said that a man should just 1 second. I never said that a man should lord over his wife and be her master and commander. I never said that. But now what it is like in the West is these women are the master and commander of their husband. If they tell their husband jump, if they tell their husband jump, then the husband will ask them how high. That is what marriages are like in 2025.
What's wrong with that?
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
But bro, let me just
Stop wants to cry. Go marry a man, get a boyfriend. Leave us alone.
No, but if
you don't have to start throwing insults about. You don't have to start. You see, this is how immature women are. You start throwing personal insults saying go and marry a man.
Men like
you're very immature. You are very immature.
That's fine.
You are very disrespectful and immature. This is why nobody wants you. This is why nobody wants to.
Ayo, take it easy. Ayo, please don't disrespect the women. Let's have this because we teach respect here. let's not throw insults at anybody. Let's have meaningful
I was insulted first. They questioned.
Okay.
They said that I should go and marry a man. I was insulted first.
Because you've been insulting women, so we should just sit
I
down and be
beg,
quiet.
I
That's
beg, I
submission.
beg.
That's respect. Sitting down letting you disrespect women, that's respect to you.
So what we got to learn, let's learn to, respect. Man, so many people made requests. I'm not going to, more than 10 requests here. How do I do it now?
I just want to say something.
Okay, please say something. Then after speaking, you go down, then I bring more people in, please.
Absolutely, I will. I just want to say that, Ayo, you were claiming that you're a very mature person, right? Any person that is very mature thinks very deeper. They think beyond the surface level. They think beyond, the things that they have experienced. Just as you have experienced for women, you would also have the mindset that there are good women out there. And I would channel my energy towards the good women rather than, having to date multiple people and then claim that you know the statistics of, all the women, everything about women. No, you don't know everything about a woman. You do not know everything about a woman. And it's exactly the same with me. I do not know every single thing.
You glow up. I'm not even going to entertain you anymore because I can read you straight away. You are the type of woman I will avoid like the plague. You're the type of woman I will avoid like you are corrosive. I will avoid you as though you are poisonous. Guys, I told you, so I'm not even gonna go back and forth with you. I can tell straight away you are not a wifeable woman. Straight up.
I do add value to the man that I am with. I am a wifeable material.
Okay, please, let's not. Do you want me to end this broadcast now? Let's not.
All you do is yap nonsense.
It's better you actually how old? Uncle Roddy, you don't need to end the broadcast. This is your life. Whoever is not going.
These are my fans. I cannot remove them. These are there are so many people here have been following me for a long time. I don't remove them. I cannot remove them like that. I respect everybody.
This rowdy, what are you going to do? You're not
you see, everybody is quiet. I can't remove my fans. They have been here.
Can I say something? Uncle Roddy.
Yeah, please.
Said it all.
Okay, Janet, say something. Yeah, please.
When Uncle Roddy said that you cannot put everybody in the same category, he has daughters, he has sisters, he has aunties. We all have females in our lives, right? Are they all wicked or are they all evil people? You can't put everybody in the same pot. You cannot. You can't say, okay, let's be dating white women because all black women are after money. Not all black women are gold diggers.
So is a black man incorrect if he has dated 100 black women and all of those black women try to finesse him for his pockets? If he now says, I am not dating black women anymore.
Ayo, allow her to say her mind. Ayo, allow her now, please. Allow her. Okay.
Just hold on. Good and bad in humanity. When you look at humanity, there is both good and bad. Okay? Just because you meet a bad one does not mean that the next one is going to be bad. You may have met a bunch of bad ones. I don't know where you met them from. But that does not mean that all 100% is bad. You have a lot to learn in life. This life is a learning journey. You have so much more to learn. Your eyes are not yet open because you haven't seen everything yet. Okay? So you need to relax. You need to calm down. I don't know who hurt you. I'm really sorry.
Please. You love this is what women love. This silly line. I'm sitting down inside my house and I'm very happy.
This is the second girl she's saying he hurt.
You understand? This is what they always say. Who hurt you? I am very happy. I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy. All I'm telling you is facts. The same way in the animal kingdom. One does not approach a lion because they know that a lion is capable of vicious attacks. Do you understand?
Why do you keep going on 100 days to women? Avoid her.
Can I just quickly conclude and then I will leave the space for somebody else?
Okay, please make it brief.
Conclusion, and I will leave the space. I just want to add one thing where Rudy was saying that we should not generalize and stuff. I understand that, but I have a different perspective to that. The reason is very simple. In the West here, I'm married for about over 5 years now in the UK. And in the West here, what I realize is the chances of getting divorced is very, very high. It is really high to get divorced, and it is very, very difficult to meet someone. Meeting somebody here in the West is extremely difficult. I've been in a relationship in the UK for over 10 years, and I could not find anybody. But the moment I went back home, it didn't take me nothing less than very easy to meet people. But then to divorce the person here is very, very easy. So having a marriage in the West here is the most difficult thing. There are some things that really affect the woman, like those benefits, things that the government provides. It's like it takes the responsibility of a man away from them. So it makes, I feel like, I might be wrong, it makes the lady to make me feel like, at least you can go, I can support myself by myself. There is something good about it, and there's a bad about it. So unfortunately, to me, I feel like it affects the marriage.
So let's hear from somebody else, please, so that so many people are still waiting to be.
All right,
thank you,
Uncle.
Okay.
Right, Uncle, can I go ahead?
Yeah, please.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody from here. I want to say something. I don't know Ayo. I don't know him from Adam. But let us stop using the word "don't generalize." You are hiding behind the glass. We can still see you. What do I mean by that? Our women, I will say it again, our black women are littered all over the places. Single, either by one child or two, or single with no child. Shame, shame, shame. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. It is really, really bad. They are after luxury. They are competing with men. They are doing toe-to-toe. That is not going to let any women who does not pipe down for men to last anywhere. That is my little contribution. Thank you.
I appreciate you.
Facts, bro. Facts. Big facts.
Okay, can I say something on that point of black women being single? Because obviously I'm a young black woman and I'm choosing. Well, I chose to be single, but I'm in a relationship now. The point is, when you said, "Oh, white women are nice, they're this, they're that," they don't ask you for money. As someone who grew up here my whole life, and grew up with them in school, all the dating, primary school, secondary school, everything, I will tell you this now. They don't bother with asking you too much money from dating because their eyes are on the prize, which is divorce. You said the divorce rates are high. Whose country is this? Black women are less than 2% in the UK? This is the West. It's the white country, the white side of the world. Whose nation is this? Whose laws are this? It's their laws. They are the ones who change the laws. They are the ones who courts have no fault divorce. They are the ones who want to review. I'm not saying this so you can come to us because I would never ever, no. But I'm saying, somebody who's so bitter and hateful to women, no, thank you. But I'm saying, if you're trying to put black women down, I'm going to stand up and speak up for black women and say, we are not the ones who made the laws. We are not the ones who made this benefit system. We're not the ones who are, using it to our advantage 24/7. It's their laws. It's their country. They're the ones who file for divorce. They're the ones who go for alimony and child support. They are the ones using it against you. They'll tell you, "Oh, I don't care if he pays for this. I don't care if he pays for that." Now in dating, because their eyes are on the main prize, divorce. They go, "I'm just going to stay for a couple of years, get a baby, and then I'm going to leave him." That's their plan.
What's about? I'm sure we can all attest to this. Several cases in America and the United States, right, with high-profile black entertainers being taken to the cleaners by black women for child support.
Jimmy Butler, who's taking him to court right now? It's white woman.
Oh, please, can you respond to the point I just made, for goodness sake, without diverting? Is that possible?
Okay. No worries. So black women should not have access to the law or use the law. Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not what anybody just said. When we look at these high-profile cases, majority of the time, of entertainers being taken to court for child support, what demographic is the woman more often than not?
It's a white woman and a black.
Thank you.
It's a white woman, really?
Taking a black man.
Really?
Yes, taking a black man to find out abandon his kids.
Really?
Yes.
Can everybody else please answer that? Is that true? Is that true?
Yes.
When you look at these, it's usually white women being taken. It's usually white women. Is that right?
They take
taking them to court, yes, because the man is about to abandon his
you see, so future, see future, all of his baby mothers, what color are they?
So,
Why does he have
please,
serial baby
if
mothers?
we,
Why is he
if we want to be, if we are going to be very, very constructive and objective here, we should let this platform educate us more so that we can make an adjustment about how we live our life as Black people, especially.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
This back and forth is not going to help us because some people are really sore. And why are we here? To make an amendment, to help ourselves to understand that life is nothing but a dream. What are we living for the next generation? Exactly. Let us please embrace
one American. I don't want to attack anybody. But I just want to make a quick point because I'm gonna have to leave in a second, right? To prettiest nails. Yeah, we're talking about the type of women that are not wifeable in this generation.
Why are you talking to them? Avoid them.
Yeah, I'm talking to you. I told you I'm talking to you, yeah? And I'm just going to make this point. You are the type of women that we're talking about.
I'm not. No, I'm not.
Look at what you're promoting. Look at what you're promoting. Look at what you promote, first of all. You want to be a business owner for nails, yeah? For these long-ass nails, yeah, that are not even nice. I'm going to be honest with you.
You're a hater.
They're not nice, bro. They're not nice.
Ayo. Ayo.
Nobody likes that.
Ayo, please. Ayo, please. Ayo.
I'm going to tell you that right now.
Ayo, listen. Ayo, please. I wouldn't like you to.
Nobody likes that shit, and nobody's going to wife you.
Please.
I'm already engaged. I don't know what you're talking about.
Ayo, please. I don't want you to disrespect these women.
You're hurt.
Ayo, please. I don't want you to disrespect these women. And please, I don't want it.
Disrespect gets met. Disrespect gets met with disrespect.
No. I don't want you to disrespect these women.
You don't have to show your opinions on
You are the archetype.
This is why no woman respects you.
Let Uncle speak.
You are the archetype.
Please, can you
ratchet ass nails.
That's fine.
please, Ayo.
Ghetto ass nails.
That's fine.
Everyone is going to be around.
Mute them.
That shit ain't you,
please. Mute them, please. There you go.
There's no point.
I really do apologize.
Well,
I understand the emotion is running, but please allow.
we are grown men and women here. Please, I don't want this type of discussions. We are here to learn from one another. When everybody is speaking, nobody is speaking. There are people who benefit a lot from this platform. So we are here to make, contributions that everybody can learn from. And we speak, I give everyone, time to say his or her mind. But let me say it now. Never you generalize. There are good people and bad people everywhere. And that is it. There are good women, there are bad men, there are bad women, there are bad men. So you don't just generalize. So who else want to come up and say something? Let me end the broadcast. Who want to say something? Do I bring?
I want to speak.
Okay.
Good afternoon, already.
You're welcome.
So, everyone coming here will always share their opinions based on their personal experience. Ayo is speaking from his experiences, from the women he's dated, and so is every man here, and the women here, it's also their life experiences. But this is more like an advice. I tend to weigh the options. I look at it from the perspective of the man and from the perspective of the woman. Now, we are Africans. It is our culture for our women to be submissive to us as men. It is our culture. It's been what we've practiced thousands of years before we were born. It's still going to be practiced after we leave. But we should also understand that we are no longer in Africa. When we move to the West, as much as the women, they still want to be submissive. You're also looking to be independent. You want to copy the women from the West, how they are free, how they have the freedom to do whatever they want to do. Yes. But you forget the African man. Way back in Africa, if you are married to a man, the man is expected to provide everything for you. He takes care of it. He takes care of the family. He's the ultimate provider. And then you come to the West. You want this man to be the ultimate provider for you and your family and do everything for you. But you want to have the freedom the women of the West have. You forget the women in the West, they contribute to the family. They split the bills with the men. You understand? If you want to copy the lifestyle of the Western women, then do it in its entirety and don't take one side and leave the other side. Also, this is my advice to the women and also for the men. I know the lifestyle here is not as it is back in Africa. I mean, for instance, what I pay for, I live in North, I'm a student here. I've been here 14 months, 15 months actually. What I pay for my apartment for a month is more than what I used to pay for 1 year back in Nigeria. There are bills to be paid. There are a lot of things to do. If you have a woman that you're willing to bring from Africa down here, you should understand that it's not going to be business as usual. If she's going to contribute to the family, she has to do it. It's no longer a man paying the rent for 1 year. Now you have to pay the rent every month. If a woman is willing to contribute with you, you should also know that even as the head of the family, your authority, you have to ease a little bit. Because if you want equality to some extent, you also have to come down from your high horse.
Make it brief so that we can bring, so other people can aid their mind. Let's round up.
You have to compromise. It's just for advice for the male and the female folks. But for me personally, I don't think I want to get married. I'd rather just have kids.
Okay, that's your opinion. Does anybody else want to say something? Because I want to round up. And please.
So, this is my final submission. Thank you very much. Everybody, please let us be wise in our doing. Our old age matters. We all need somebody. We all need somebody. Please, let us have compromise.
Thank you. Uncle, please.
God bless
Please, Uncle, let me make some final comments.
Okay.
Can I make some final comments? Thank you for bringing me up. I appreciate you bringing me to the platform. I just want to make some final comments. I understand people must think that I'm silly. I understand that we should not speak that not everybody is the same. With that being said, you can still make generalizations based on your experience and say that this has been my experience, so I'm going to avoid this thing. For example, if I've eaten 10 cheeseburgers and all of those 10 cheeseburgers make me sick, I'm not going to eat cheeseburgers anymore. Do you understand? With that being said as well, men in the West, don't let your woman take you to the cleaners. If you're seeing those red flags in a relationship, before you make her your wife and you get down on one knee, dump her. Do not be afraid to be alone, to be a man by yourself. Dump her. Never be afraid of loneliness as a man. Never be afraid of loneliness. That's it.
Good. Does anybody else want to say something? And then, please, after speaking, you go down. Let me bring other people up. Let them say their mind briefly before we end the broadcast.
Okay, can I say something?
Yeah, please, briefly.
If women are so bad, we're the worst people to ever walk the planet. That's fine. I'm not agreeing with you.
No, women are. Nobody said women are bad. Please don't say that. Women are not bad.
Uncle, that's what he's been saying this whole
That's
time.
you cannot say. You cannot take one person's opinion and generalize. Women are not bad. We have mothers. We have sisters.
Everybody in the comments, all the men in the comments are agreeing. So
no, this is their opinion. We have billions of men in this. Please don't say that. There are beautiful women.
That's fine. That's fine. You guys are saying, oh, you don't want to get married. You just want to impregnate women and abandon them.
No. That's not my opinion. That's totally wrong.
That's what they just said. said.
No. I'm going to make a special video. That's not my. I don't share their opinion. No, that's not true.
Okay, I understand. I really respect you. You have good wisdom. Max just said here now before he paused. He said he's never going to get married. Ayos is never going to get married.
That's their own opinion that you cannot.
They're going to make single mothers and they make women. And you're saying that women are going to go focus on the degrees and get high-paying jobs. Well, you're forcing them to when you say you're going to impregnate them and leave them single mothers. What choice do they have? What choice they have is to take you to the cleaners, the courts, and take your money in child support. When you plan to just use them, get them pregnant, and abandon them. That's what I'm saying.
So after speaking, please, the next you go there, let me bring more. So many people want to talk. How many people do I bring? Let me just bring some people up and then bring some people.
I have a question.
Okay.
What exactly is the problem with men? Is it the fact that women are actually getting degrees and bettering themselves? Or is it the fact that they think women are not very supportive enough? Because most of the time it's like, oh, once a woman becomes financially stable, they walk home and baby. It's not okay. So I really want to ask the men, is it that they have good degrees or good careers? Is that the issue?
No, it's not even when you become financially stable. You hoes can be broke and still have attitude.
Do not call me a hoe. I'm not a hoe.
You understand?
I'm not one of
No. Ayo, please don't say that to nobody here. No, Ayo, don't say that again.
Sorry, uncle. I apologize.
No, don't say that again to no woman here, please. Don't say it. I respect everybody, but don't use that word on any woman here, please. No, don't do it.
Sorry. You women can be broke and still have attitude. So no, it's not about being financially stable. It's just who you are.
I'm going to say this directly to you. You lack morals, you lack values, you lack respect. The same respect that you're expecting into you lack it. You actually, and I need you to do an inventory of your entire life. Sit down and reflect on life before you even go to the next day. Sit down and have a good reflection of what you're looking for in a woman. Because do not respect any woman. Do not disrespect any woman. Please, I am not your home. Never say that again.
No, please. We don't want to mention that. We don't want to say that again. This is a foul language. We don't use it on any woman. Please. Ayo, you need to apologize to this, my sister. Don't use it.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have called you a hoe. I just meant it more generally to say these women can be. Because she said it's when women start getting money that they start having an attitude, and that's not true. Because they be broke with an attitude as well.
Okay, let's hear from the next person, please. I just bring some people in now. Let's hear from them and let's.
Hello, can I speak?
Yeah, please.
Yeah. To be honest, I have experience. I have a lot of experience. I've been lived here for more than 25 years. I came from Nigeria. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, say I agree with Ayo. To be honest, I agree with Ayo. What Ayo is saying is, not that Ayo is not really saying that every woman, it's not going to be possible for every woman to be bad. But what Ayo is saying is that most of the women are just like that. So which percentage you take? It's like when they say 1 in 4 black men is going to have a prostate cancer. It's all about when you see how many women you date them, you have to know with the percentage that they are just like that. So you can generalize based on the number of people who are just behaving like that. The only thing I have to say is more or less this system. I think the system of this country is the problem. Back home in Nigeria, most of the women, if they want to leave their husband, I'm telling you the truth, they're going to return the babies, the children to the man. Because they know they can't get child support. They can't get accommodation. All those things that make them to feel they can leave their man in this abroad, in this Western world, it's not there in Nigeria. So it's all about benefits. It's not about the real substance. So what I will say, the women should know this. I'm not saying every woman, because even women to women, they know each other. I've been around women, they don't like each other. A woman can comfortably live with a man, but when they live together, it's a problem. Forget that we are coming here to talk all these things. What I have to advise, God does not make mistake to say a man has to be on top of a woman. And God says woman should be submissive to man. Man should love their husband, their wife. I'm not giving any man the decision to maltreat the husband. I'm a very educated person. In this country, I came as a student. I studied for 10 years, up to PhD. You know what I mean? And a qualified chartered accountant. So I've met with a lot of ladies. You know, the self-entitlement. Men are, like I said, men is very important. Women are important. Please, women, I'm begging you, stop this divorce. These children, that's why they bear the name of their father. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a lot of Nigerian men that because of divorce, they couldn't take their son back home because these women have to hold them here and they can't take their son back home. What they did was that they went to go and marry another woman and they have male son and the other male son take over all the properties. Because of these women, they try to indoctrinate this thing. Why is these children bearing the name of their father? Please, women, we're not saying all the women. Women should stop all this self-entitlement. Because I've done a lot of experiments. I've taken women to a dating. We go to a restaurant and eat. A woman will be there. He will call her friend. He will be booking. He will book the one that's going to take over. He's going to book jollof rice. He's going to bring kukobi. He's going to bring pepper soup. He's going to bring this thing. All just let us go dating. The white people go to tea joints and drink only tea for the first dating. But you take them to a very good restaurant, you book for this before it's like they went for marriage. They pack food home. That is greediness. You know what I'm saying? Nobody should be set of that. Please, Ayo is right. I know Ayo is sometimes a bit distant, but not all the women. Women, I'm so sorry. Pardon me. I'm not saying everybody. But please talk to each other. Even our mother will tell us that even you as a parent, mother, you always tell your son that be careful of women. Be careful of women. They tell us. Women know each other. Thank you.
Okay, let's hear from the next, please. Then, please, after speaking, you can go down. Let me bring some other people in so that we can round up.
Yo, Kurodi, can I speak?
Yeah, please, you are free.
Thank you for having me on the show. I would start by saying that there's something fundamentally wrong or something is fundamentally going wrong in our society. But the thing is, like, we're not really seeing it. We're overlooking everything and just leaving it like that. I have a friend of mine that just brought the wife or the girlfriend, whatever, to the UK. The lady just came in and 4 months down the line, she left the guy for her ex-boyfriend. And now she's currently with the ex-boyfriend. And the clause there is, this guy would continue paying the girl's fees to study. Because if he can't do that, he has to return back to Nigeria. So all these things are happening. And some people will still say, oh, I'm not generalizing it, but I think there are a lot of women that are not really doing the right things. You come over here and all of a sudden you see that, oh, this is what the law is, and you're taking advantage of the law to oppress your own husband. For me, it doesn't make sense. And now the white women are taking more black men than the black women.
It's true.
Because we tend to feel more comfortable to go to the white women. We feel more safe to go to the black and white women than we feel safe going to the black women. So the problem is with our society. Either the women, the mothers are not talking to their daughters, or there's something going wrong. Or there is just a system to destabilize the family system of Africa. So it's happening everywhere. Everywhere you go, the UK, name it. It's happening everywhere. So the question there is, what can we do now to stop this whole thing? It's not about the women are bad, the men are bad, and all those whole things. I think we need to come to a place where we need to start fixing this thing because it's going very fast. People are getting divorced. If you come to Vienna here, it's the same thing. If you go to the UK, it's the same thing. People are getting divorced every time. Young marriages are no longer surviving. You get married 4 years down the line, 2 years, even 6 months, and then the woman is like, oh, I'm not doing it again. So what exactly is going on? And how do we fix this thing? It's not about who is bad now. It's all about how can we fix this mess, because it's too much.
By creating awareness like this, running live broadcast, advising each other, making meaningful contributions, that's the way forward.
Yeah, we shouldn't sit here and fighting who is good and who is not good. How can we fix our society? Because if believe it or not, the white community is solid. They fix their own stuff, irrespective of whatever is happening there. They are okay. They are taking more black men than the African women. So you see a guy make some money, 10, 20 grand, and once he makes a little money, he's going for the white woman. Even if you're a black woman and you stay with him for months, years, he doesn't care. He's going for a white woman. So we should look at these things as a problem, and then we need to start solving them as quick as possible, because the next generation will keep this whole pace and even faster. Thank you very much.
I appreciate you. So let me see if I bring some other people up, and then we end the program. So let me see. So,
Can someone mute their mic? They're in the toilet. I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, you could drop me. That's all I wanted to say.
Okay. Okay, let me see.
Sorry, Uncle. I'm just going to add on to what Hillary said. So, he was saying that what can we do to resolve the issue? So, one of the key things that we do as a community is have emotional intelligence. So, education. Emotional intelligence is very important. Also, educate us about our morals and values, how the family and structure should work. We don't get these education in the black society. If they are listening to me, which is it doesn't add any value to the community anyway. And it's like the family dynamic within the black community is so terrible because of the lack of education, because of the lack of awareness in the community. So if we can have the elders educate us properly on how marriages should work, and also the transition from migrants to African.
Please, if I bring you in, you mute your mic, please.
And also the transition from migrating from Africa to the Western world is two totally different continents and two totally different what's the word? It's like two totally different communities within the African community. So let's say if someone is raised in Africa and a woman has a child, they have their family to support them. Here in the UK, child care cost alone for one child is over 1,400. They can't eat the best time. The woman has to go to work. The woman comes back
Good
to
to
work,
see you.
comes back from work, take care of the child, there is basically no support from the husband whatsoever. So this is why emotional intelligence comes in as a man. That if we were in Africa, I know that my wife would probably stay at home and mother. But now that we are here and we have to pay childcare costs and she has to go to work, even if there's a time where I can make just rice and put rice on the pot for her, it's better than not doing anything and then coming home and expecting the woman to cook. Can do every single thing for you. It's all about having support for each other, really. So that's all I've got to say. Yeah.
Go the next place. Let's be fast. The next, I brought some people in now. Say your mind.
I just want to say, Uncle, thank you for having me. I will get down and listen.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for
joining. Nice evening, everybody.
You too.
Thank you. Be blessed.
You too.
Bye.
Yeah. So if no one else want to speak, we end the broadcast.
Yeah, thank you for the live, Uncle. It was very good. Very
Yeah.
very informative. Yeah.
You are appreciated. I appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's quite good.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say it's no longer about cooking food, who cooks food, because most of the men these days cook. So it's no longer about food, who cooks and who doesn't cook, and who cleans and who doesn't clean. I think the whole system is trying to play us to know that there's a benefit system when you leave your husband. So if you leave your husband, you can come and benefit, and the government can take care of you. And most women prefer to go with the benefit system and do nothing, just stay home and take care of the children, than keeping their man in the house. So I think that is the problem. So we come and we forget everything we have in Africa and we start playing with the system. So what happens to the other people that come here? The people from Turkey, the people from China and all that. They don't do these things. So why is it that it's only the black woman? And the problem is even high when the black woman is making more money than the black man.
So guys,
So these are the problem. But you see a woman from India coming here making 200 grand plus, and she's still loyal and respect the husband. But ours is different. So that's what I'm saying. There's something fundamentally wrong going on.
so guys, I want to. I've been sitting for a long time. Please, I want to end the broadcast. I may go live later in the evening. I've spent more than 3 hours here. I appreciate everyone that joined us. We are going to continue with these discussions I have. 1 second, guys. I'm getting phone call. I will call the woman back. Well, I want Ophelia. Good to see you, man. I don't want to answer. I will call the woman back. Somebody is calling me. So we are going to continue this discussion maybe later tonight or tomorrow. There are so many things to address. That's it.
Yeah, excuse me, before you cut, I think maybe we should, maybe probably look at more of the solution, because we need solution, to be honest, so that the discussion will be how we can get over that. Because we as a man, we don't like it, like when I say the women are taking advantage, like my other caller have said, is the benefit system, the structure that is causing the problem. If you remove the structure, the benefit system, you will see no people, ordinary human being will like money, will like comfort, money. You know what I'm saying? So let's look at the solution more, how we're going to help ourselves. Even myself, I don't really want to get married. It's not that I don't have money. It's not that I don't have something doing. It's not that I'm not an handsome guy. I'm fresh, I'm good, I'm top, I'm educated, but I'm just afraid. You know what I mean? I'm just afraid. That's the only thing. Because it's not easy to see. Even when you try to put them on the test, they will fail you. You put them on the test, they fail you. So let's look at the solution. Thank you for this program. I haven't joined this type of program before because this is my first time of going live in any program. But I so much appreciate it, and I want things like this. So we can have more solution, please.
We are always we go live most times, but now I'm going to be going live more often. Almost every day. I'm going to be going live almost every day, and I'll be bringing people in for us to have meaningful discussions. Well, does anybody still want to talk? Then we call it a day.
Let me just say this last thing, and I'll drop myself down.
Okay.
If there's any men out there that are genuinely sincere and you actually want to know why all black women are so quick to leave and all this stuff, I'll say that I'll give you this point of view. Black women are not to go outside of the house, experience all kinds of bad treatment, racism, this and that, and then come home. Can you guys mute the mic, please? I'm still speaking.
Please mute the mic if I bring you in.
All the rankings said country in the world, Europe. Of course.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
The thing is, black women don't want to go outside in the world, face harsh treatments, racism, everything, and then come home and then be treated like a slave or being talked down to or being treated bad. We'd rather take the money from the government and then be respected in our home, have peace of mind, close our doors, be safe, not be mistreated, and enjoy. Nobody harassing you, nobody bullying you, trying to say, I'm the master, I'm the Lord, this is submit to me. Nobody wants to hear that rubbish at the end of the day. Nobody does. So we want to come home to peace, and if the peace means you're not in there, then that's fine. It's A-okay. That's all, Uncle.
Good. And who next want to speak? Hello? Nobody else? Then? Nobody else. So guys, I want to say thanks for joining me. I might go live later tonight. Yeah, I might go live later tonight. or tomorrow. I don't know when. I appreciate you guys. Here we don't make enemies, we make friends. So, and we don't disrespect women or men. We use, respectful words. We talk to people with respect here. Never you disrespect any woman here. If you do, I mute you. And if you continue disrespecting women, I will remove you. Okay? So that's it. You can say your mind without insulting anybody, without disrespecting nobody. Do you understand what I mean? So with that, I want to say good night to everybody. I brought some people in. Do you want to speak, or if nobody wants to say something, then we end it.
Uncle, sorry, I just want to personally thank you as well for bringing this program. I always join your lives because I've learned so much. This is the first time that I've actually had the opportunity to be on live and then speak on your live. But I always listen to you when you come online. So thank you so much. I've learned so much from you. Personally, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate you. I will be going live almost every day, and I will be bringing people in, and everyone has the right to say his or her mind, and that's it. Somebody made a request. Let me. I want to know who the person is. Maybe. Okay. All right. Do you have anything to say? The person I brought in now. Hello. Hello. Hello, somebody, you made a request. Say, we are waiting for you to say your mind.
Hello, sir.
Okay, hello. Hello? This person does not want to talk. Well, he doesn't want to talk. I brought him in and he does not want to talk. Well, let me see if somebody else. I respect my fans so much. I brought this person in, he did not want to talk. So guys, tomorrow is another day. Thank you for joining me. Take care of yourselves. Don't fight nobody. Enjoy your day. See you guys.